on, cameras on, and I think it is working. Hello everybody, welcome to Arkham Horror living card game playthrough chapter 6 of the Path to Carcosa. I'm going to assume most people watching this actually have watched the other chapters. If you haven't, you might want to switch off now because there's going to be lots of spoilers tonight. We're on chapter 6 out of 8 of the Path to Carcosa. This is the Pallid Mask. And as I say, spoilers alert. So if you don't mind spoilers and you want to watch us playing anyway, feel free. Or if you've played the campaign, but yes, lots of spoilers. Right, I'm going to switch to the overhead view and hopefully the chat is working. But it wasn't earlier. It is working. So Jason's here, Scott's here, Rick's here, game on. Excellent. The Facebook chat stopped working this afternoon, so I'm just going to try and get it working now. If it doesn't work, I'll just give up and turn it off. So bear with us a minute. I assume everybody can hear me and see me okay? Yeah, no, not working again. So I'm going to turn off the Facebook comments. So if you are watching this on Facebook, then apologies, but we can't see what you're saying. Right, so previously, Alan does us a recap on what happened last time. What were we doing?
We were looking around Paris.
Yeah, we're in France.
Oh, we went to France.
Yeah, I remember that much.
Okay.
Terrifying.
Unfortunately, I can't remember anything
So
else.
we were walking around the streets of Paris. We were looking...
Yeah, there was a train.
There
Yes,
was.
there was
Weren't we
train.
looking for somebody?
We were. I can't remember his name.
No, because we didn't find him.
No.
Didn't we?
No,
I don't.
Didn't we find him at the end?
I don't think we did.
Oh.
No, although we
My memory's even worse than... So yeah, we went to Paris. Weren't we looking for the guy who wrote the play?
I believe we were. And we were being chased by
What
the
resolution did we
organist.
get? Nigel Ingram.
Nigel Ingram.
That's who we were looking for.
Nigel.
Yeah.
Oh, we did find him.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, there we go.
So what resolution did we get?
2.
2. So we found his house. And we went in and he said, "Oh, I've been expecting you." And he's been trying to open the door to Carcosa. Has he been trying to open it or something?
Yes, that rings a bell. Or he knew we were here
He
to
knew-
try
yeah.
and open, didn't we?
And then basically something happened and the house got old and the mould creeped over and Ingram was hanging from the ceiling, his
Yeah.
body rotting.
Yes.
So again, it's another weird glitch in time type of thing.
Yeah.
And that was it. That's how it ended. Now we didn't we get? Yeah, we got 1 mental trauma. So we start. Our characters have 1 mental trauma, which means we start the game with 1 horror each. I need 5 resources. We're not as set up as much as we were previously because I've been running over due today. So yeah, we are ready now. So scenario 6, the Pallid Mask, which I've put on the chat on the text, the man in the Pallid Mask, and it's not the man in the Pallid Mask. It's just the Pallid Mask. I can get rid of that and put that there, and oh my god, yeah. this software is it I mean, like, you know. Is that gonna do it? Is that gonna do it?
Yeah.
There we go, except it's all a bit squished and weird. That looks alright, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's what we're doing. The Pallid Mask, chapter 6. Right, okay, let's read the intro. Check the campaign log. If you did not escape the gaze of the Phantom, or if you were unable to find Nigel...
We found Nigel,
Yeah.
there's nothing about Phantom.
I don't know, yeah. If you found Nigel's abode,
Yeah.
or if you found Nigel Ingram, which we did, skip to intro 2. Right, intro 2. The contents of Nigel Ingram's home answer none of your questions about the King in Yellow, but do hint at where you should head next. The old tattered map you found on his coffee table depicts a section of the infamous catacombs of Paris. One particular room on the map has been circled with pen, and written next to it is written, "The key to opening the path lies here." You swallow your fear and head immediately for the entrance to the catacombs underneath Rue de la Tombe Issouri, recording your campaign log that you entered the catacombs on your own. Check the campaign log. If Ishimaru Haruku is listed under the VIPs interviewed,
Yes, that's Ishimaru, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
we interviewed him. Okay, proceed to Haruko's information. Right. Just past the archway closest to you, you see a familiar symbol etched into the skull of a sheep. Rows of concentric semicircles lined with exotic runes. 2 wavy lines descend from the design, leading into the skull's lower jawbone. You recognise it as the pattern Haruko had shown you. Wondering why it would appear here, you examine the skull in greater detail. As soon as you touch the underside of the skull's jawbone, its mouth suddenly opens. Bones collapse to the ground as the walls slide to reveal a new path. Remember that you opened a secret passageway. So we just remember that.
Remember that.
Yeah.
As long as we don't forget it by the end of the night.
As hazardous that is.
Okay, gather all cards from the following encounter sets. So the Pallid Mask, which I've got. Ghouls, which were part of the original Night of the Zealot. Hauntings, and also Chilling Cold. Find the Tomb of Shadows and the blocked passage and set them aside. I've done that. Check the campaign log again. If you awoke inside the catacombs, no. If you entered the catacombs on your own, yes. Didn't have to remember it for long. Find the gate to hell.
That sounds promising.
I think it's in the games room actually. I think, yeah, I opened it earlier on. Right, is that one of these? Yes, it's the revealed side of the gate to hell. Okay, found the gate to hell. Put it into play, catacombs side face up. For the remainder of the scenario, the gate to hell is referred to as the starting location. Place a resource token on the gate to hell to mark it as the starting location. Do not place the investigators here yet. Set all of the other locations aside as a separate catacombs deck. To do this, shuffle the set aside Tomb of Shadows, the set aside blocked passage, and 3 other catacombs locations together, presumably at random, to form the bottom 5 cards of the deck. 1, 2, 3. So they get shuffled together. That's the bottom of the deck. And then place all of the other catacombs locations on top in a random order. All of the cards in the catacombs deck should be showing only the catacombs side, so we do not know which is which. Right. Okay, I'll put that slightly off camera, but you've got the idea. Each investigator begins play at the starting location. Remember to trigger the forced effect on that location when it is revealed. So if you want to reveal it, well, that's not the revealed side, is it? Yeah, there we go.
Forced effect. When the gate to hell is revealed, put the top 2 catacombs in the catacombs deck into play above and below the gate to hell.
8 clues?
Yep.
Okay. So, one above.
Revealed or not revealed?
Oh no, not revealed. Good point. Okay. Now, there's no arrows on here, is there?
No symbol.
No.
There's no symbols, there's no arrows. Right. If you opened a secret passageway, which we did,
Yep.
choose a catacombs location adjacent to the starting location and reveal it.
Should we go for the top one as it was turned by accident?
Sure, yeah.
Might as well.
Got a forced effect again. If you end your turn at the Well of Souls, you must either take a direct horror or discard 2 random cards from your hand.
Well, I won't be ending my turn there then.
When the Well of Souls is revealed, put the topmost catacombs in the catacombs deck into play above, below, or to the right of Well of Souls.
Cool.
Worth 1 victory point if we clear it.
Okay, Adam's in the chat, cooking. Hi Adam, and Timmy's here as well. So we put this one into play above.
Above. What's
That's only
above, below?
I guess
To
it's
the,
Right
or
away.
to the right.
Where do we want it? Should we put it to the right?
Yeah, we can't put it to the left. I wonder why.
Oh right. Okay.
Above, below, or to the right.
And then we shuffle the rest of the deck, and that is the encounter deck. Right, and that is it. That is the setup done. Oh no, location adjacency. During this scenario, locations will be arranged in a set pattern, with new locations from the catacomb deck emerging to the left, right, above or below existing locations as they are revealed. A location that is put into play to the left, right, above or below should be set next to that location in the manner described, with no other locations between them. A location that is next to another location in this manner is considered adjacent. Locations are only adjacent orthogonally, not diagonally, and during this scenario, adjacent locations are considered to be connected to one another. You cannot put a location into play where an existing location is. If you are given the choice to place a location from the deck in one of multiple spots and one of those spots is occupied, you cannot choose that spot. You must choose a spot unoccupied by a location if able. If all of the spots are occupied, the forced effect fails and no new catacombs locations are put into play. Right. Do we want to put the arrows on?
Don't
Just
think
because,
it's necessary,
just because we
is it?
always do?
Oh, we got them right here, haven't we? So
But we might as well, so they're two-way arrows.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. So there is the deck that has been shuffled. We have our starting stuff. Move the mouse away. Now you lot have drawn your cards, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were a bit keen.
Okay, that's fine. Do you want to be in charge of the catacombs, Andy?
Yep.
Put them down there. So I'm going to just draw my starting cards. But we all start here.
There's a lot of these.
Yeah.
Yes.
We don't know what we're doing.
No.
No.
We actually haven't got an objective.
No.
There's a lot of clues there, though, and it's
Are we meant to
pretty,
read one of
pretty
these?
easy.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, thank you. I always forget that. Right. Agenda 1A, Empire of the Dead. The dank, chill air of the catacombs penetrates your clothes and causes you to shiver. Everywhere you look, the remains of the dead greet you, a grim reminder of your own mortality. Each location is connected to each location adjacent to it. Yes. 6 doom on here, or 6 doom in play, and that advances. Act 1A, Through the Catacombs. At the end of the long tunnel next to you, the stranger steps through the darkness, his pale mask glinting in the candlelight. Wait, you call out. He glances your way before vanishing into the shadows. Once more, you are forced to track him down to find answers. Objective, find the man in the pallid mask. He is somewhere in the catacombs. Right, so
I wonder what happens if he comes out of my deck.
I don't know.
We'll find out, I suppose.
Scott is saying, reading the agenda and act might help. Yes, I've forgotten that on more than one occasion. Right, where are my little tokens?
Maybe you'll be in one of the 5 bottom cards of.
In fact, I'm shuffling my deck and I shouldn't.
Are these in a
Because I
particular order?
Yeah,
Yes.
the bottom 5 cards.
So somewhere in the bottom 5 cards.
It's probably there.
So charisma should be in play and scrapper should be in play. Right. Well, feel free to talk about what our plans are.
I reckon I should probably go first.
What have we got near us?
We might as well hoover up some easy clues while we're here.
Because the shroud value is 1.
Yeah.
How have we got to reveal this? Oh, because we came through a secret passage.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
our
That
bonus.
That was
Yeah.
our bonus, yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm quite happy to go first because I've got a card to play that can help.
Yeah, I'm only going to be doing a setup turn, so
Okay,
Yeah.
I mean that's our normal start, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is do a bit of setup.
Well, first of all, then I will play Stand Together. So choose another investigator at your location. Both you and that investigator draw 2 cards and gain 2 resources.
I'm still doing my opening.
We'll
That's
wait
all right.
We'll wait till Paul. Who doesn't like their draw?
Me, I've done a full mulligan and I've still not drawn
Oh.
any of the stuff that I wanted.
Would
But I've got a massive deck.
would-
Not that I'm bragging or anything.
No.
but
yeah.
well,
Yeah. Let's keep it PG, Paul.
I haven't drawn any of my useful spells, so it depends if you want to try and get them out quicker.
You two can have a discussion. I don't mind if you which of you two draws the 2 resources and the 2 cards.
should we flip for it?
Yeah. Let's draw a token for it.
Let's draw a token.
Highest token gets
Highest
the
token
extra
gets
stuff.
it. Okay.
I got a 0.
Well, that's good.
A lot of minuses.
Minus
Yeah.
2.
Is this right? Have we checked the bag?
We haven't checked it, but I'm pretty
We
certain we
sorted it. I'll just count.
sorted it last time.
Okay, 1, 2.
So was that 2 extra cards and a resource?
2 cards and 2 resources.
2 cards, 2 resources.
And I suppose you start with less resources, don't you? So
Yeah.
fewer resources. So I will then play
17.
Ever Vigilant.
Ah, you're rubbish, Al. I have just drawn my Angered Spirits weakness.
Oh.
But it's
there's me
okay. It's
thinking I was
good to get it
doing
out early.
Did the setup say to take him out of the deck? This is in response to your what if you draw the Oh yeah, there was something. Sorry, there was something. The bearer of the man in the pallid mask weakness searches his or her deck for it and sets it aside out of play. There you go. Sorry, yeah, we missed that. It does.
If he comes up, we'll just remember that then.
Yeah.
Right.
My eyes saw it and then I didn't read it.
So for my second go, I've activated Stick to the Plan to play Ever Vigilant, which I've then used to play the Beat Cop, True Grit, and the Smoking Pipe, which will cost me 5.
It's not in survivor mode.
And then for my last move, I will.
No, no.
I'll have a puff on my smoking pipe.
Already?
I know, I know. So I've basically walked through the door and I've just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Hamlet
So-
music starts playing.
I will spend that. I will
Oh, should we have a look at our
lose my horror.
potential?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be good.
Take
Well,
damage,
what have we got in there?
draw, oh,
Don't remember. What
Can we have a look?
I
there's
think
no
we put
point-
something out and put something in.
We did.
We have.
We've got skulls,
We got
What's
these
skulls?
ones.
tablets.
Yeah.
So we've got skulls and
Just
tablets.
those. Yeah, just
Yes.
those.
So skulls is -X, where X is the number of locations away from the starting location you are,
Ooh.
and the tablet is -2. And if there is a ready ghoul or geist enemy at your location, it attacks you.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
So from my smoking pipe, I put a damage on True Grit, which
Mhm.
meant I could draw another card, and I drew my weakness.
Oh, good.
So that is, if you have more conviction than doubt, test willpower, where
Pretty
X
sure we-
is your
What
wisdom.
Yeah.
If you fail, take 2 damage. So my willpower is 3.
Willpower's the head, isn't it? Would you like a bonus? I can give you a +2.
Willpower
Oh,
is
yeah.
there.
+2 would take me up to
There you go.
+3. So
If you succeed this, you'll have helped me draw 3 cards before I've even had a turn.
yeah. Yes.
Yay.
Well, there we go. Got my weakness out of my deck. You have one of them. I'm assuming those lost soul weaknesses won't stay in the deck from last time.
I guess so, yeah.
Cool.
Right, that's my move.
I'll have a go next then. So first, I find an emergency cache. 3
You're
more
blue, aren't you?
resources.
Yes.
Another card.
So what one do we take out?
Green.
And then, for my second move, I play a grotesque statue.
Ooh.
And for my third move, I put down shriveling.
Nice.
Done.
I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to just draw some cards in the hope that I get my other ones rather than playing stuff. I think I probably will. So first action, draw. Oh, I've got my weakness.
Oops, wrong one.
So we have more conviction
Whatever
than
I
doubt.
do, I'm not drawing a card. It's clearly bad luck.
So I'm testing.
Yes, we have more conviction.
Yeah, I'm testing willpower of 3. And if I fail, I take 2 damage, which is pretty bad for me, actually.
Can't help you, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I'm doing a willpower test. Oh. Oh no. So I could do this. It just means I'm really vulnerable if I take the 2 damage early on. But it depends what we're going to be fighting. Because I've got this is a clarity of mind, which would help us heal horror as the game goes on. And that's been useful in other scenarios. And I think it might be in this as well. Considering we all start with that. So this can
Yeah,
be
I
healed,
think
even
that
though
could
you
be
start the
useful.
game with that. We can heal it.
Yeah, I was going to
Would
ask
we
you about that.
start
Actually.
next
Yeah.
turn with it
Yeah,
as well?
it's a mental trauma.
Okay.
So every scenario we start
Okay.
a bit rattled. Okay, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to boost it. Did you use Emily's ability?
No.
You didn't. So anybody want to boost? I'm doing a willpower check. If anybody wanted to boost it, they can.
I can't.
Okay, that's fine.
I can if you're.
I'm not desperate.
Okay.
It's 2 damage. I'm hoping somebody might be able to heal the damage.
Oh, well, in that case, because I've got my first aid kit,
Yeah,
so
which is willpower.
which is willpower, so I could use that, and at best that's going to heal 3 damage
Yeah,
anyway.
if you could.
Yeah.
Could
I'll
you
back up.
use Emily's ability?
Yes. Yeah.
Right, so it's
Yeah.
actually
So
plus
it's
2.
So it's actually +2.
Oh, didn't need it.
And then
Thank
you
you very much.
No worries.
So that's that gone. That was my first action. Second action, draw a card. I'm just going to draw another card. Okay, that's all I did. Just draw 3 cards.
Okay.
And then, who's had to go? You've had to go. Andy's had to go.
Yep.
And I've got to go. There we go. Ricky's confirming that those weaknesses do stay there for the rest of the campaign. Yes.
Excellent, thank you.
I'm going to put out logical reasoning. So for each clue that I have to a maximum of 3, I can either heal 2 horror from an investigator at your location or discard a terror card at your location.
What, permanently? Ah, it's an event. Yeah, so it doesn't come into play.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a one-off card. You play it and it
right,
it
okay.
does the thing.
Well, that's good. I'll save it for later.
But it's good when you've got lots of clues.
Yes. We'll play the hyper-awareness instead. Where I get to spend resources to boost.
Boost your books.
And I might bring out a bulletproof vest.
Yeah, that's what I can do with it. I've got a teddy bear.
Yeah. Basically does the same thing.
Yeah.
And then shall I just get a clue?
Might as well.
There's 8 of them there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, even Alan could get these.
Yeah. Alright, that's good.
You don't need any boosts, do
I
you?
don't know.
No.
Skull one.
Minus 0 because you are at the starting location.
Yeah.
So there you go. Have a clue. Right, we're all done. So everybody stands up and we get 1 card and 1 resource.
I've only got 2 cards in hand already.
Ah. Ooh.
Nice.
Useful. Right, end of the round. So round 2, we put a doom on here, and then we all get a card from this deck. Who knows what gribblies we're going to find?
Ooh, Ghoul Minion.
Ghouls.
Hmm.
Has it got any prey effect?
Nope.
So it just engages with you.
What's it do?
It's got 2 of everything, as in, what is it, 2 evade, 2 attack, 2 health, and it does 1 damage and 1 horror.
Nice, simple ghoul minion.
Got a crit chill.
Test willpower 4.
Willpower.
If you fail, choose and discard 1 asset you control. If not, take 2 damage instead. Your willpower is quite good, isn't it? So.
Very even Stevens.
You
You're
got
going to
anything?
boost yourself with your superpower.
Well, the only thing I can do is put that logical reasoning in, but that would have been good to heal some horror.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't really want to put this in. I mean, I could put the thing in that heals horror. I mean, you're going to take damage from it, are you?
Or lose, lose the
I can
bulletproof
lose that
vest.
one, or the bulletproof vest.
That's not the end of the
Anything
world.
that you... I've got... It's any asset, isn't it? And ones you control are also in your hand?
No.
No, it's just what's out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just do that.
Okay.
Hey,
There you
go.
go. Yeah.
Look at that. Fortune favours the brave.
For those new viewers, we are playing on easy, so our deck is good for us.
Obscuring fog, a hazard. Attached to your location, +2 shroud.
No.
After the attached location is successfully investigated,
That's not
discard
bad.
the obscuring fog.
That's not bad at all. Eyes in the walls. This is a new one for this scenario. Test willpower 3. For each point you fail, take a horror. But when assigning horror from this effect, it must be divided as evenly possible amongst eligible cards. Okay, well that would be me then.
I can take it off of you and get +2.
Is it worth it?
Not if you. I mean, if you think you can handle it, I can save it for something that could be.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, I've also, just to let everybody know, I've got this card in hand, which is play when an investigator at your location draws a non-weakness treachery card.
Mm-hmm.
Cancel it.
But
But it exiles the card.
I've got one of those as
Right.
well, but I can do an investigator at any location.
Right.
One-upmanship.
And yours doesn't exile it.
Nope. But I do take a horror.
Okay. So a non-weakness treachery card.
Yep.
So that'll be from here, won't it?
Yeah.
Like pretty much these cards that we're
Yes.
drawing now.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I don't think I want to boost this one. No, because I've got a card in hand that I can't play because I'm in the wrong mode. I could play that, but no, we'll give it a go and see what happens. So I'm at 0. -2. I'll take 2 horror.
Nasty.
Yeah, that's not a good start. Very scared. Very, very scared. Right, so we've all drawn cards.
Yep.
So it's our go. I'll put that
Do you
back.
want me to shrivel your ghoul, or are you okay?
I mean, there's not a lot else I can do this turn other than hit him over and over again. So maybe
Well,
if
you can hoover up clues.
and +2 shroud value now.
Yeah, but only until someone
Unless we
investigates
get rid
it.
of that.
If Emily goes first and investigates it to remove
Oh,
the
okay.
shroud,
So it's one successful investigate.
Yeah.
then
I mean, what's
you
your
can be
default
able to do
fight
that.
skill?
My default fight skill is 6 now.
We
With
might as
my
well just
beat
punch it
copter.
twice and save the
Well-
shriveling.
Yeah,
Something bigger.
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking. What's your investigate?
2.
So's mine. So I suppose you could be slightly more efficient on killing it, and then I could do more investigates.
Yeah, it only saves 1 action, I
Yeah.
suppose.
But also, I suppose if you miss, then you run the risk of hitting me. Which there. Actually, as it's engaging me, I'll hit it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to go first then?
Yeah, I'll go first.
I feel like I want to go exploring.
So, first hit.
Had we better go that way so that we don't, so it's never too far from the centre?
Possibly,
Because
yeah.
the bagging
Yeah,
it
maybe.
goes higher, doesn't it? More minus.
Yeah, the skulls are worth more,
More.
Yeah.
depending on how far you go away.
I'm going to read through this one again. Take a direct horror if you end your turn at the Well of Souls.
That's the ghoul taken care of.
Mhm.
And then I'll probably just draw a card.
Unless
As
we
I've
can
only
run
got
for it
3.
quickly.
Well, yeah, I could run straight through it.
Oh, well, that was excellent. Right, that's me done.
Right, I'm going to go exploring then. I'm going to go this way. Oh, wait, no. As an additional cost for you to enter, you must spend 1 investigator clues each as a group. So we need to get some clues first.
Where's that?
So that's you just
Oh,
move
to
there.
go there.
Yeah,
So you kind of
Oh,
reveal it and stick
In
there.
fact, that's the same on all of them.
yeah.
So that's what the clues are for.
Oh, is it?
The clues are for spending to go to the locations.
right.
In
But
which
because
case,
we came through the secret passage,
Oh.
we got
Yeah,
a
we got
free reveal.
I'm going to let Emily go first then instead.
Yeah.
Right.
What's biggest minus again? Because it was.
At the moment,
Yeah.
-2,
2.
I think, because I've taken the ghoul enemy out of the equation
Yeah.
and
You-
you're on
you
the
finished?
location.
you'll play on
Yeah,
you.
I'm done. Sorry. Yeah.
Do you need a boost on this at all?
I'm just going to try and do it. Because I'm at 4 and it's at 3. I'm at +1. So hopefully.
-0.
0.
Okay, success.
So we remove the shrouding.
Yep, so, yep, this
The
is
obscuring fog is gone.
discarded. And then you do get a clue for that as well, I think.
Oh, do I? That's good. I get another one. Yep.
How many clues do we need to spend to move?
1 per investigator, I
One
believe.
each. Right, okay.
Excellent. Which we now have.
Right,
That's 3.
so is that Emily done?
Yeah.
Cool, now I can go exploring.
You can. So Emily has to spend all the 4 clues.
Yeah, let's hope it's worth it. Okay, so we have a forced action. When the candlelit tunnels are revealed, put the top 2 catacombs card in the catacombs deck into play to the left and right of candlelit tunnels. So we have that one and that one. In addition, we have an action on here. Test book skills of 3 to read an ancient sign. If you succeed, look at the revealed side of any catacombs location in play. Group limit once per game.
So we look at it,
Yeah,
but we don't actually
yeah.
reveal it, we just look at it.
Yeah, just look at. So look at, but do not reveal.
Okay.
2 moves left. I'm not sure what I want to do with that. I don't have any of my findy clue cards out yet. So what I'm going to do is play a Holy Rosary and then draw another card. And then I'm done.
Okay. So I'm going to switch roles. And then I'm going to play a Gravedigger's Shovel for 2. So I have a weapon, should something come and get me. Then that's my first action. Then I'm going to play Improvisation as a fast action, which allows me to switch roles. Reduce the resource cost of the next card you play by 3, so I'll then play Alyssa Graham as my second action, which costs 1. So she's my friend. So that gives me +1 books. I can exhaust her to look at the top card of either the encounter deck or any player deck, and then I can add a doom to her to put that card to the bottom of the deck.
Right. So you can look at it for free.
I mean, I can look at it for
the
free.
doom to put it to the bottom.
It's big. It's a corpse dweller. It's a 3/5/4 monster that spawns. Discard a humanoid enemy at any location and spawn it instead. If there are no humanoid, discard this and it gains surge. There are no humanoids.
Okay, so yeah,
so
so
it,
keep
it's,
that.
it's going to get
Yeah.
removed anyway.
You might as well leave it then.
Yeah.
I'll leave it there. Okay.
It wasn't a victory point or anything
No.
either, was it?
No, it should be for the size of it.
Yeah.
So my third action. Do I want to put the clarity of mind out and then start using it to heal some of this horror that I've got? I mean, I can put horror on her now, so it's not too bad.
She got 3 horror, has she? Or?
Yeah, I'm going to draw a card. Okay, so that's my 3 actions. I don't like only having 3 actions.
No,
So-
no, yeah. You've got DeLuca out
Yeah, he's normally
really
out.
quickly every time
Yeah.
so far, haven't you?
Right, we all done?
Yeah.
Enemies?
None.
Okay, so we all get to draw a card.
Okay.
And we all get a resource. And we all stand up. And now I've drawn Leo. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Can't play him yet. End of the round. Next round. One doom on the agenda. Have some cards.
Excellent.
Discard that. Because there are no humanoid enemies in play.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
The discard, isn't it? Just
Yeah.
not at all.
Yeah.
You are correct, 'cause it gains surge.
Yeah.
Oh, that was permanent.
So, Surge.
Oh yeah, cool. Cool. Lucky
Did
someone's
you?
paying attention. I've got a catacombs docent. Spawn at nearest unrevealed location. You can parlay, which is test wisdom 4 to interpret the guide's ravings. If you succeed, look at the reveal side of any catacombs location in play.
Okay. So there's
Yeah,
cool
put him-
ways. So you can put him there, there, or there.
It'd have to be here when it's.
Well, they're all 2 away.
No, because Andy's there.
So it didn't say nearest on
Is it from you?
Nearest unrevealed location from
Yeah,
me.
it's from
yeah,
you,
so,
so
it has
anywhere.
to be.
That's revealed.
unrevealed?
What do we reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any?
Wherever you want.
Wherever you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Cool minion.
nice.
Normal one.
Oh my god, that's horrendous. I don't think I want to keep that one.
Is it a peril one or is
The
it?
shadow behind you, treachery. So put the shadow behind you in a plane in your threat area, limit 1 per investigator. Action, look behind you. At the end of your turn, if you did not perform the action to look behind you, either discard all your resources or discard all cards in your hand and then discard the shadow behind you.
Wow.
Wow.
So it's either going to cost me all my resources or my cards or an action every turn.
Wow.
Crikey. And
So-
how'd you get rid of it?
You let it steal all
Let
your
it
cards,
steal
all your
cards.
resources.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crikey.
That's pretty cool.
Or I play Ward of Protection.
You're going to do it.
Yeah, I don't want that.
So
That's
you take a
nasty.
horror to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Okay. I've drawn grabby hands. So I'm testing agility, which I cannot boost because I'm not in
again, I can take it off you
survivor mode.
with a +2.
Well, it's. Oh,
What does it do if you
it's
fail?
it's damage for each point I'm missing.
Right.
And I am a bit squishy. I'm on 6, but I could just then avoid fights.
Yeah, it's up to you. So I'm on 3 with the card. It'd be 5 would be my agility. So
I think save it until we get something
yeah, really
truly devastating. Do we want to boost it? Who can boost it? Everybody except Andy.
Oh.
Yeah, not with a card I particularly want to get rid
Nope,
of.
I can't boost it. I haven't got any winged boots,
I'd
and I
rather-
can't use that because I'm in the wrong mode.
Yeah, I'd rather take it off you than boost it. Let's put it that way.
No, I'll go for it. Oh,
So that's 2
I'm
damage.
throwing the worst ones possible. Yeah, 2 damage. I am well and truly beaten up.
Yeah, yeah,
We're only 2 rounds in.
yeah. Blimey.
Mark dead. Right, okay. That was it.
Yep.
So it's us.
Right. Should I
What's the plan?
try and take out the ghoul?
I'm going to go home.
You can do, or I can go shrivel it. Whatever. What do you fancy?
Well, you're in a different room, aren't you?
Yeah,
So
well, I'd have
It's
to
easy
have
for you
move
to
if
do.
you-
it's easier for me. Yeah, I think so. Okay. So I will.
Not worth engaging it first because you're at +4.
Yeah, you're not going to mess that up, are you?
Please don't miss.
I mean,
He's only punching it.
no, I'm putting my gun down.
Oh, you
now.
are going to shoot it?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
shoot it. Yeah, why not? Just duck, Emily. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, easy peasy.
2 damage?
2 damage, yeah.
Okay.
And that'd be 1 less ammo on it, because I've just used 1, so that's 5 in total.
Did. So that was 2 actions.
Yeah, I could explore for a clue.
Yeah.
The only other thing I would do is draw a resource, so it's probably.
Get resource. I don't know.
So what am I on? I'm on +1.
If we need
Yeah,
a
it's
clue
probably
every
not
time
worth
we
it.
move, we're going to need
Yeah,
a lot of clues.
we're going to
Yeah.
need 4 clues every
I'd
time.
take
we
a
move
resource
into
if
the
you're in
area.
a +1.
Yeah.
Just because there are -2s in there.
Yeah.
I might go next. That's alright. I'll get 3 resources. Switch roles. Play Leo.
Oh, he's out.
So
Yay.
I have 2 extra actions this turn. So that means I can't use that.
Whilst you're not in her.
Yeah, so I would have done that first.
Yeah.
It's the pit below attached to your location. So you're going to be drawing this. The pit below attached to your location. If there is no copy of the pit below, attached location gets +1 shroud. At the end of the round, each investigator at attached location takes 3 damage and then discard it. Are we happy with that? I mean, I don't really want to put a doom on her, but as long as we know that,
Yeah.
this is going to get +1 shroud,
And take everyone.
and we need to move from
still
the end of the
there.
round.
So I can't move from it, but because I've had my turn.
Will that be
No,
at
no,
the
no.
end of the
This
next
is
round?
this is the card you will draw next round.
Right.
So I think we're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Basically, the pit's going to open up here.
Yeah.
Um,
We need to hoover those clues off before.
Yeah,
we
so I
get
did
rid of all
that
those
first. Then I switched roles. No, then I played emergency cash. Then I switched roles. Then I played Leo. So I've got 2 actions left. So shall I take those clues?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm at 4.
Between the two of you, you need to get those 4 clues, I think.
Yeah, I mean I'm at +3. So I'll just do a normal investigate. I do like drawing -2s, but that's fine. And auto fail.
Oh.
Auto fail when taking clues is not that bad.
No, you could have worse ones, couldn't
Could
you?
have far worse. Right, that's me done. Oh. And I can only play green cards now.
Right, I'll try and get these clues then.
Okay. That's how you do it.
Tablet. What's the tablet?
Tablet is -2.
Sorry.
Are you done?
Lots and lots of clues.
So what did you do? 3 searches. That
Insertions, yeah.
Awesome.
I've got a lot of clues now.
Just
Do,
like
do
next
I go
time,
exploring or
normally
shall I sit here and try and grab a clue or 2? Could do.
Maybe explore. Just don't want to get too far away.
Yeah. Let's go have a look around. Let's.
Because we've got to explore to get to the cards at
Yeah.
the bottom of the
I
deck,
think
don't we?
so.
What's this?
Is he going to attack you? He will.
He will. I mean, I can probably kill him.
He doesn't hunt or anything, does
No.
he?
Let's go this way.
Okay, so that engages with you.
Yep. So that costs us 4 clues. And we have revealed the Labyrinth of Bones. Put the top 3 catacombs cards into play above, below, and to the right.
Oh, so they can all go in. Although we're going to have to shift the board because it's encroaching on Emily's.
Below and to the right. We may have to sacrifice some of these arrows.
Yeah, I think so.
8 clues. As you say, we don't need the arrows, do we?
Yeah.
No, not
Okay,
really.
I see what you mean now. If we keep them close together,
Yeah.
we can actually just have them like this.
I'm confused now. I don't know
There
what
we
to
go.
do.
Right, so where's the dude that was in here? I got him here, haven't I? I'd better have a go at killing him.
Yes, I am having.
You don't
I
want to
do.
parlay with him, sir?
I do have a lucky card in hand. It's here.
Not especially.
I just wasn't in survivor mode.
I think the parlaying is really useful when we reach the bottom 5 and need to figure out where the last one is.
Yeah.
But before then, I might as well just kill him. So I'm going to shrivel him with a grotesque statue to give me an extra chance. He is on 3 and I'm on 6, so this should be a comfortable success.
Don't say that.
I'm 2 spaces away, so that was a -2, wasn't it?
It's a -2 or an auto fail. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'll take the -2.
good plan.
Right, that's action number 2. I'm going to have a go at searching in here as well, and I'm going to use some perception to increase my chances, as well as another charge on the grotesque statue. Actually, do I need to? +2? How many ways can I fail?
No, I don't think.
No.
Is it just the miss?
Just the auto fail because we're
Right, in
playing
that
on
case
easy.
I'll save the statue and just assume I won't get a miss.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't draw 2 out of 3 misses, that would just be silly.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
And you draw a card for the perception.
Yep. That worked out
And a
all
horror
right.
from shriveling.
Yes.
Oh, because you did the skull.
Because I drew a miss, yeah. Skull, yeah.
Well. Yeah, it's if it's revealed.
Yeah. So,
So
even if
even
it's
if-
not the one I use, I
Yeah,
still
you
take
still
it.
reveal it, but you don't take 2.
Wow.
Okay. Right.
I think, yeah.
What is next? Are we all done?
Yeah.
Enemies? Got rid of them all again?
Got rid of them all again, yeah.
Okay, so draw a card.
Mm,
Oh, it's my nasty one.
Going well for me today.
And a resource. End of the round. We all stand up. And then before one do on the agenda, we all get some cards. So that's the pit.
Pit.
Mm-hmm.
So the pit opens up there.
Yeah. So attach at your location if there is no copy of the pit below. If there is attached location gets +1 shroud. At the end of the round, each investigator at the attached location takes 3 damage.
And then it disappears.
So we need to
So
run
we just
away.
need to run away from there, which we were going to anyway.
Got another ghoul.
It's alright, they're quite weak.
They like you.
Grasping hands, hazard, test agility. For each point you fail by, take 1 damage. And I will not be boosting myself.
Like I say, I can take it off you if you want, but I don't.
I got 2 chances with the statue, so let's give it a go. Success.
Yep. I've drawn a corpse dweller. Discard a humanoid enemy in play. Is there one?
Don't.
No.
No.
Don't think there is.
Is this humanoid?
Is it? Yeah, I think
It is.
so.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Discard it.
So that goes.
It gets replaced by
It's
something
replaced by a corpse dweller.
bigger and more fun.
So discard that and spawn this at that
So
location.
it
So it
bursts
engages
through
with me.
its skin, basically.
Yeah, because it's not replacing
Yeah.
the old one. Well, it kind of is, but it spawns at the location, so it engages with me. So it's 3 fight, 5 health, 4 agility. So yeah, I mean I've got my shovel out, so I can.
Is it maybe better to just run away from it?
We
Because
could.
If you don't get
Oh
out of there
yeah,
anyway.
because
We need to. Does it take damage?
No.
Or is it only
No,
investigators?
only investigators.
but it doesn't have hunter. But the problem is we're going to have to come back through the.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we
well,
might not.
maybe.
We don't know.
Maybe.
There are other ways round.
Yeah.
Not.
Okay, so that's on me.
We've only got 5 more catacombs cards to
Oh wow,
go
already.
for as well. Yeah.
Okay, so we've done quite well. So shall I go first then, if I'm going to try and evade it?
Yeah.
So I probably need to switch roles first, so that I'm on a card that boosts my. Alright, so I have switched roles. So it's 4. I'm 3. I'm going to boost it by 1.
Have we spent the right number of clues here?
I've only spent 4 twice, I think.
Yeah.
4?
Oh no.
Yeah, I was thinking
I think
don't
it's
we
4
spent
down.
the
Must
last
be all
4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that 5, isn't it?
John's here. Hi John. Thank you for engaging.
I mean, we've picked up 8 from there, and we picked up 1 from here.
Yeah.
We spent 8.
We
So we
spent
should have.
8.
So Emily, you should, yeah, and we got
I've
one.
got 1 here.
I got 1. So we got
Ricky's saying you get to choose who it engages with if it doesn't have prey.
4 and 4.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I thought it engaged with the person that drew it.
That's what I assumed.
I thought.
I feel
thought
like we
that
should
was the
only have
rules.
one
You could
clue left.
maybe-
Because I've picked up 1 from there. We got 8 from there. We haven't picked up any others, have we?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here, so we
Okay,
need
yeah,
one
so
more.
Someone
and
needs to chuck in a clue.
Well, it would have had to have been Paul because I
Paul's.
picked up that one
Oh,
afterwards.
Okay.
So we do need to hoover up some more clues.
We're not going to be able to get out of this room then.
Well, sure, you can go that way.
We can go this way.
Oh, right, okay.
It's already been revealed.
Yeah, you don't want to finish your turn in there.
No.
But we can't stay there.
Yeah, so you're going to have to go that way, get some clues.
Right. I don't have the reference book to hand. I mean, I've got it on me anyway, which is fine. So I've spent 1 resource to boost my agility to 4.
Do you want us to help?
Well, I've got
Okay.
my get out of jail free card if I need it. So yeah, we should be okay. This is the bag. So 4 against 4. Yeah. Okay. Should have spent another resource. Oh, in fact, this is actually worse because of that. Ah. Okay, well, my fault. I'll play 2 to play lucky. So play when you would fail a skill test, get +2 to your skill test, and then draw a card. Okay. So I've evaded it, so that goes at the location, sideways.
Yep.
That was my first action of 4.
Run into the candlelit tunnels, I guess.
I was going to go here.
Well, if you finish
No.
your turn there, you're going to get hurt, aren't you?
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the 4th.
Oh, sorry, that's
action
what you were
card,
talking about.
yeah.
Okay. And then do we have 4?
No.
No, we don't.
Okay,
We have
so I'll
one,
go this
so
way.
you've got to go that way.
And I'll just stay there. Do we need to go somewhere else?
But I'd probably stay there and hoover up some clues.
Yeah,
Probably.
Oh,
either
this
get
is
clues
easier.
there or go clues there.
Yeah,
Whichever
or
you
move.
can
Yeah,
do.
spend 1 more move and.
So first action was evade, second action was move, third action was move. I have 1 action left.
Yeah, if you can grab a clue.
Yeah, I could. I mean, I've got 4. 4 against 2.
Or take a resource as you're on.
No, I'll get 1.
I can give you a boost on the
+2.
Searching,
+2
if
is
you like.
fine.
Yeah. Oh, there we are.
Plus another 2, and I can switch roles. No. Doesn't matter. So yeah, I get a clue.
Yep.
I'll use Alyssa. So what do we want to look at?
I think it's always good to look at these ones personally.
Yeah, just
Okay,
know
so
what's
we
coming.
know what's coming. It's the shadow behind you.
Okay, so I'll get that. What does that one do again?
This is every turn you must spend an action to look behind you, and if you don't, you either discard all of your resources or all of the cards in your hand.
So if you can spend all your resources or your cards.
Well, no, because you've got to choose one of them.
Yeah.
So you would have to have one resource, and then you would lose that resource. So if you can do that and get yourself down to one resource,
Or waste a turn looking behind me while I build
every
up a point.
yeah.
I still don't think it's worth putting a doom on the agenda
Okay.
to
Yeah.
get rid of it.
Okay, that's me done. I can't use Alyssa. Oh, you're right. If we didn't see that, let's give him a shuffle. Thank you, Rick. I'm not in the right mode.
But you could have been because you could have changed to it.
I've already changed.
No, but you drew
No,
your
had
special
a
ability.
Special ability thing. So you could go back to purple.
Yeah.
Say
Do you
again?
remember you out of your token pot, you drew your special thing, which allowed you to change, and you said no, I don't want to.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
you
okay.
could have changed to purple.
I could have done.
Yeah.
Ready to do that.
Ready to use.
Now we can put it back.
So, yeah. Oh dear. Are you regretting choosing Lola, Paul?
I'm never going to play the character again. Yeah, it requires somebody a little bit cleverer than me.
Who doesn't also have to run a stream and
And do
look at the
everything.
rules
Yes,
and do
yeah.
everything else? Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Definitely done.
Perfect. So that was your go.
That's me go. Yeah.
That's me.
Sorry, it is.
You're getting carried away.
Yeah, Paul is.
Always go. Okay, so
I was going to find the rules reference.
I'm probably planning on going last unless anyone particularly wants to
Is it
go
in the
last.
book?
It is, yes.
Shall we go next, Andy? or-
Well, I was thinking if Emily goes next, she can grab some clues and I might be able to explore, which
Yeah. Emily, do you want
or
to go
you
next
might be
then?
able to explore that way. Marginally more useful than both of us just sitting around twiddling our thumbs.
So
Well, I'm going to do another bit of a setup ready for drawing that next turn. So
Okay.
remind me, the squiggly line, is that an action?
that is
It's a fast
fast
action.
It's a fast
So it's
action.
fast. Yeah, it doesn't count. as
Doesn't
action.
count. In that case, I will go 1. And then I will spend resource to boost my clue finding skills.
Okay, so if an enemy spawns,
So I'm at
if it has no spawn instruction, it spawns engaged with the investigator who drew it. Yeah, I thought so. You can't choose.
so the +3. I'll do it again. Got 2 clues.
Clue Hoover
We
upper.
got 3. We got 4 total.
Okay.
So
okay.
you could go exploring. if
Yeah,
you wanted.
you could explore this one, I think. We can move that way, isn't it? 'Cause
It's
it's
probably
all
worth
that-
it, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Although, if that card says anything other than place to the right, it's wasted.
True.
Yeah.
So we probably don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be better to explore somewhere where we got more
Okay.
options.
Trouble is, the further away we get, the more the skull
Exactly.
becomes dangerous.
Yeah.
Unless you go here, and then you've got 3 clues.
Yeah, we need a lot of
No,
clues to get there.
I need to
You'd
because
go there and
You
then
go straight up that way, yeah.
Yeah.
also don't forget we know that card's coming to me next, so
Yeah.
I kind of want to set up for
Yeah.
where I've got.
Do you want to
Yeah,
get yourself
true.
somewhere safe then?
Yeah, I'll go 1 to here,
Did it have spawn instructions?
2 draw resource, and 3 to play the beat cop, my second beat cop.
Where is it? It's not there. It's here. Okay, yeah, you're right. It did have spawn instructions. Yeah, it had spawn instructions, which was spawn it at that location.
Is that you
Okay.
done now?
Thank you. So we could have changed it.
Done?
Yes.
Right. I will go exploring then. Might as well. Let's go this way.
So we have to spend 4 clues.
Yep.
I got 1.
I
I
got one.
2.
So shroud value of 2.
No
Without
clues.
any clues. It says ignore the text on unrevealed locations next adjacent to stone archways.
Oh, so we can get
that
from
means
there.
Yeah,
2 other ones.
that's useful. Put the topmost catacombs deck into play to the right of stone archways. So it is a long way away, but we can get in there for free.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to do.
Okay, he's off.
Yeah. Someone's got to. So we have forced reveal. When narrow shaft is revealed, put the topmost catacombs card deck into play above or to the right of narrow shaft. So it's going to have to go to the right. Also, when you would move from narrow shaft to an unrevealed location, test agility of 3. If you fail, take 1 damage and ignore the move.
Because you get stuck.
Yep.
Oh,
But only if
so-
you go into an unrevealed place.
Okay,
from
yeah.
it. So that's 2 moves I've had, isn't it? I think I'll hang about here and do a search with a +2 perception and some assistance from a statue.
So for those people who are watching in the chat who've played this before, which is Rick and Scott, are we getting through this as quickly? Because it seems that we are.
Okay, I'll have the -2, I think.
And how many? There's only 2 agenda cards, isn't there?
That is true.
So maybe it's a quick scenario.
Because last week's was
Was a
or
long
last time
one.
was
Yeah.
a 3-hour one, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
Yeah.
that was long.
Oh, fantastic! I've drawn another statue.
Yeah, the mental trauma at the end of last one was real mental
Yeah.
trauma. We're exhausted.
That's me done.
Right, end of the round.
Yep.
So everything readies. 1 resource and a card. Oh, crisis of identity. Oh, so Alyssa goes. Discard all cards you control of your current role.
Ooh.
Then discard the top card of your deck. Switch your roll to red. Yeah, yeah,
Not a nice
it's
one.
not going well. So that readies. This disappears. Yeah. He managed to avoid the pit. And that goes there. And
Draw cards.
we are done. So yeah,
Yeah,
next
Doom.
round. Round 5. Doom on there. Cards.
Excellent.
You
So,
get that.
The shadow behind you.
Yeah.
Obscuring fog. Attached to your location,
So here.
gets +2 shroud.
Yeah. It's going to make it
After
tricky.
attached location is successfully investigated, we can discard it.
That's all right. You'll be able to take care of that. It's the shadow behind me again.
There's a few of them in the deck.
Yeah.
That's the 3rd one.
Can I?
You limit 1 per investigator.
No, I can't take it off.
But if you were to play your card, does it mean it as if you drew it? So in which case would it then get discarded?
So let me see.
What's the card
Fast.
text say?
Play after another investigator draws a non-peril encounter card. Before resolving this card's effect, you are considered to have drawn that encounter card
Yeah.
instead. Yeah.
So
You
that
get
would
+2.
consider you draw it, but you can't have more than 1, so it gets discarded.
Doesn't say it gains surge or anything like
It
that.
just says put the shadow behind you into play in your threat area. Limit 1
Yeah.
per.
So if you took it
investigator.
off Andy,
yeah,
it would basically
Yeah.
nullify the
it
card.
just disappears.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah,
You happy to do that?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Crypt Chill. Test willpower 4. If you fail, choose and discard an asset you control. It's not my night.
No, it is
Really isn't.
not. Because I could have done with being able to take that off of you as well. Like, but,
So my willpower is 3. I am on my own.
and you could end up losing Leo, or
Well,
your
it is-
shovel.
I can lose the charisma at this point because I've already lost
okay,
Alyssa.
because that is an asset, is it? Right, yeah. Oh, so it's not too bad then, I suppose, if you've already lost.
It's not too bad. Yeah. I think because I've already lost Leo, I think I'm probably just going to do it.
Only got 3 more catacombs cards.
Yep, so failed. I will discard a charisma. Okay, right. So, hour goes.
So Was
What's
it
the
that we
plan?
know that our destination was somewhere in the bottom 5? Was it something like
There
that?
were 2 cards in the bottom 5, which are the set aside
Key.
ones.
Yeah.
Wh-
So those are going to be important.
I assume they are.
So
Important
you've already
ones.
been to one of them.
So no,
These two are new, are they?
I put into play those 2. So those 2 are
And
the last
those,
5.
all those 3.
Yeah, all those 3. So we should probably
Well, we
prioritise
currently
trying to
need
reach those.
clues,
I mean,
don't we?
is the plan this turn just to move, get clues, and
Yeah, we need a few more clues.
okay?
So-
Well, I can investigate here. Although I've lost Alyssa, so she was giving me +1, so I'm only at +1. It's not ideal. I might have a bit of a setup because I've got this clasp in my hand, and I really need to get rid of it because it's making everything else expensive.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play that first for 1. That's my first action. I've got 3 actions left. Got no resources, and I need resources. So 2, 3. And then I will investigate for my next action, and I'll throw a perception in. So that turns my +1 into a +3.
Excellent.
It's -2. Yeah. So that goes, I get a card, and I get a clue. And then I'll have a lie down. Done.
I can attempt to search at 0 in here using the statue to help.
0.
I might be able to get away with it.
Oh, even with the statue, 0 is not good.
What's,
Or should I get some so that
it's
you
not
can move
balanced.
into one of these rooms?
Well, I don't really want to move in from where I am because
No.
there's the agility
Oh
test.
yes, that's right.
Might
sorry,
stitch me
yeah.
up. So I'm probably going to have to come back through the other room if
Yeah.
What happens
Where
if
else?
somebody was to go there and you
Or-
could then boost your...
I could teleport.
Oh.
Seems a little
can't lose
wasteful,
permanent cards.
but I
Alright,
could.
okay. I thought you might not be able to.
What's my chance of success if I'm drawing 2 tokens on a 0?
So-
What's in the deck?
God knows, you can have a quick look in the bag if you want, but
There's
What are you after?
some -2s in there.
Just a distribution. How many minus cards have we got in there? And how many?
You'll
How many
be
zeros
1,
have we
2,
got? and
3.
positive?
You're at -4.
Yeah, I don't need to know
on
that. It's
some
just
of
how many zeros or better are there?
I'm looking for the thing. It's here somewhere. Here we go. There are in the bag 2 +1s, 3 zeros.
So 5 out of how many tokens in there?
17.
Yeah, that's not great. Even,
Oh, and then your other
even
side.
with 2 chances. 6 out of 17, 1 in 3. 2, 1 in 3 chance. Looking at about 50-50.
Yeah.
Not good.
I'm going to have to lose the Gravedigger shovel.
I
I don't want to lose that yet.
No, do you? No, certainly not.
I could
Not your night.
chance it on the agility
It's not.
test.
It's not.
It's a shame you didn't have that in play because you could have lost that. But you played that this turn, didn't you?
I did. And how did I lose the card? From that.
From that, yeah. Damn it.
Right, I am going to jump in first, but I'm not going to go.
People need to be near me
Yeah.
now because I can cancel their bad cards from here.
I'm going to play Scrying. Put that into play with 4 charges. Then I'm going to spend a charge and have a look at the top 3 cards of my deck. Rubbish. Not what I wanted. I'll put them back in the exact same order for no benefit at all. That's 2 actions done. Damn it.
I mean, we could just leave this place and just get the clues here.
I'm just going to draw another card.
Might be
That's
enough.
it for me.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do this. Done. How many cards am I allowed?
8 at the end of the round. So, you two.
Do you want to go first, Emily? And
So are we giving up here so that we move to here?
I don't think we need all the clues.
Well, you say that, but we've still got potentially 5 spots we need to explore.
But we're going to get clues on some of the other ones.
Yeah.
I think we can ignore this.
Yeah.
Well, what's you got +1 on that normally, is it? What's your
I've got
base?
4.
4? No bonuses?
It's at 5.
Yeah.
So you're at a -1 here, you're at a +2 there. So I think
Yeah.
I think you go there, you'd hoover those up easily.
Might as well then.
Also, you're then near me, so I can protect you with these cards.
+2. That should be alright.
It's interesting, with my flair, I can take an ally from somebody else's deck.
Really?
Yeah. Search the top 9 cards of any investigator's deck for an ally and put it into play under my control.
Wow.
Skull is -2.
Where you are is -2. Yeah.
Well, I've got 3 left in my deck. I need to make use of it.
2. We've got 4 as a group.
Do we want to explore this one then, maybe?
I mean, I can move into there
Yeah.
Yeah.
on my turn.
Seems good.
Mm-hmm.
Because that doesn't cost me an action, does it? It will just cost me to discard that. So
Yeah.
that's fine. Okay.
Shall we go for it?
Yeah. 1, 2.
So you spend 4 clues.
Yep.
1 here.
2 here.
Bone-filled cavern sounds inviting. While you are investigating Bone-filled cavern, you have 1 fewer hand slot. Forced. When Bone-filled cavern is revealed, put the top 2 catacombs in the catacomb deck into play below and to the right of Bone-filled cavern.
Can't have below.
But we
Yeah,
can
one
have
to
to
the
the
right.
right.
How many clues?
It is 2 times the player count. 8.
But you're saying when
Shroud
investigating, you lose a hand.
you lose a hand.
Because you've got to pick stuff up.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
very cool.
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so that was 2 moves for me, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Yep, you got another move.
I mean, I could have a stab at a -1 investigate, or I can just draw a resource.
Draw a resource.
You
Oh
might
no, because
draw-
you're going to lose the resource.
Yeah,
Draw a card
true.
then.
Yeah, it's got to be, isn't it?
So at the end of your turn, you didn't look behind you.
No, no. So I lose me 1 resource.
So you discard all of your resources. There you go. Right, we're all done.
Mm-hmm.
So everything readies. We get a card. I got my weakness. And again, my deck is full of weaknesses. I'm going to have to spend 2 actions next turn getting rid of it, because otherwise it's a damage. It's a damage every round.
I've actually drawn some emergency aid, so I could heal your damage if you start getting, or hang on to it for
Yeah.
a bit. No one's in.
Right, next
real
round.
danger.
Round 6. 1 goes on there. Let's get some cards.
Yeah, because that I drew from my last action, didn't I? And
Right.
then this is the card, the
Yeah.
draw for ending the round. So, yeah. Spirit's Torment. Attached to your location. After you leave attached location, you must either take 1 horror or lose 1 action. Action. Place 1 of your clues on attached location. Discard a Spirit's Torment.
Well, that's not too bad.
Poltergeist. Can't be damaged except by spells.
Well,
That
Relics.
sounds like a job
Or
for me.
it does.
Yeah. Oh,
Or you can
parlay.
parlay.
Attempt to
Attempt to
banish.
banish,
If
so-
you succeed, deal 1 damage. Oh, so you would need to parlay it twice.
Twice. That's
I
Go away.
found
No,
a
really, go
catacombs docent.
Yeah.
Spawns at the nearest unrevealed location, which will be over there.
Yeah.
3, 2, 2, and you may test with a parlay to look at a revealed side of a catacombs location in play, which now is the sort of thing that might be worth doing.
I've got another poltergeist on me.
Oh, blimey.
So
Andy, you've got some poltergeists
They're
going around
everywhere.
clearing up.
it's all gone a bit wrong. We are covered in poltergeists. This is poltergeist.
Poltergeists.
So, right, we've got
You can't take
poltergeist
care
there.
of both,
Yeah.
Well, I can.
can you?
Because it's
Yeah,
got
I can
teleport.
teleport.
Ooh.
It's a superhero. Right. I don't really want to be doing anything until this has gone. I could try and talk it to death, but I'm not very good at that.
Shall I try some teleporting and hope I don't lose anything on the way?
Yeah.
I mean, I've not got anything particularly
I just
pressing to do.
it's only
so.
saving me one space.
You can't fight it though.
No, I know. No, that's what I'm saying. So I might as well go.
Is it
later.
absolutely essential for both of you that these things both die this round?
What sort of damage do they do?
2 horror.
I mean, I can try and evade it. Oh, that should be over there.
I guess I could talk to it.
You could talk to it. You'd be fine talking to it.
Talk to it
Yeah.
twice and.
And I could just evade this and get rid of my
Yeah.
internal injury.
Well, it's probably best I save the teleport then, rather than use it to save one space. So if I move 2, which one would you like me to try and shrivel?
Well,
Do pull.
before you do that, if Emily tries to talk her poltergeist away first,
Okay.
and then we'll see
Then
how
we'll,
that goes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
plan from there. So it's at 3. I will boost it by 2. I'm at +3 then.
You only need
Should
to
be
be at
alright.
+2 because there are no -3s in the deck.
Yeah. Yeah.
But didn't you spend resources to boost it?
Yeah.
But you don't. What I'm saying is you don't need to boost it to +3.
But I spend 1 resource either way.
Oh, okay, right,
So,
right.
and I will do it again.
I'll get an attack of opportunity if I get rid of my weakness. Yes, which is why I was going to invade it first.
Parlayed it to death.
You parlayed
Okay.
it to death. There you go.
So have you got any actions left?
And then I still got 1 action left, so I'll just look for a clue.
Yep.
Another clue.
Picking out all the zeros.
Cool.
What clue?
Right.
Well, in that case, I'll move 2 and shrivel.
Yep.
And that one and that one. Now, what's his stats? 3?
3 fight.
Okay, so I'm at +3.
Don't shrivel cool.
Well, with 2 tokens, you should
I
be
don't
fine.
think I can fail on this one. Ooh, I'll have this one, please.
Which gets you stuff back, I
It
guess.
does, gets me an extra charge on something. Do I get to pick what it is? Any asset I control with charges. I think I'll put one back on the statue. Maybe. No. I don't need one back on either of them really, but I'll have it. Okay, so that is me done.
Okay. I will spend 2 actions to get rid of my internal injury, and then I'll just investigate twice where I am.
Ooh, I'm going to pretend I used this on him. Power up.
Yep. So I'm at +1.
Would you like a boost?
I might boost myself first because I've got a card I don't really want, and that turns it into +3. No, I won't use your ability.
Let's do that one as
So
well.
it's just +2.
There we go.
Yep. And then, yeah, if you want to give me a boost, if you've got a card you don't want.
Ooh, what do you need a boost on?
Does the statue have charges or uses? It has uses.
It has charges.
Yeah, it says charges.
Yep.
It's uses brackets charges. So it is charges.
What would you like a bonus on? I can probably give you something.
Wisdom, investigating,
Intellect.
intellect. That's it.
Intellect.
Wisdom.
Just a +1 should be fine.
That's yep.
I think Emily's got it.
No, I'd rather do it because I've got 8 cards I'm going to discard.
Oh,
if I
okay,
do it.
right.
So I'm going to give you a plus
I do as well.
bonus. +1 for that.
Okay, done. Oh, was you on 8 cards as well?
5, 6, 7, 8. I am, yeah.
Okay, so I'll tell you what, you boost me instead of me then, for the previous one. I didn't realise you were on 8 cards. There we go. So that's that location clear of clues, and that's me done. Just Alan to go.
We're only on 3, aren't we?
Yep.
I mean, is it worth me
Should have
causing
a
myself damage and having a go? I can give myself up to 4. I could boost it if I used my emergency aid, get myself up to 5. That'd give me a +2.
It's a shame you can't help you, isn't it?
Yeah.
How many cards left in the deck? In the catacombs deck? 2.
2.
Okay.
So either that, or I just sit here and have 3 goes at a -1. Unless anyone can think of anything else. I mean, actually, I will
Drawing resources.
Yeah, is it worth you just drawing resources or cards?
play emergency cash
They're always good.
for 1. I mean, I could move in and heal someone.
Yeah,
I could
you
heal
could move.
pull for 2.
Move
I'm
into
moving.
us.
If I move.
Well,
into
if I'm
you.
not going to take any more damage, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Is it worth you having a go?
Well, that's what I'm.
Yeah.
Shall I have a? I'll tell you. I'll have a go at +1. Shall I? I'll give myself a damage.
I think it might be worth going in here in a minute because it's not so far from the starting area and it's got 3 spaces around it potentially.
But it's not one of the 5.
That isn't, but where that... Yeah, whereas these might be. These
Yeah.
might
Yeah.
be the locations we want.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably the direction we want to go.
Right.
What's this bit? After you leave this location, you must take a horror or lose an action. So if you don't have an action... Yeah. So if you
Yeah.
move out as your last action, you can't lose an action.
Then does that mean you're
We've
automatically
also still
take a
got
horror?
this
Possibly, yeah.
action to use as a group.
Just look at something.
Yeah, which is useful now we've got some of the last cards in play.
That's true.
Right. So I took some damage. Drew
Yep.
a card. Drew my weakness.
Yep, nice.
For every 2 damage on you, take 1 horror. I don't have 2 damage on
Nice.
me, so that's all right. So I will try and take a clue.
Apparently there's a hunter monster. Hunter monster is knocking about. Where? Where is there a hunter?
Humanoid lunatic monster. Can't see.
Nope.
Hunter.
No
I
hunters.
may be wrong. Oh, look at that.
Super bonus.
Mark takes a clue.
Nice.
And what's your bonus? Anything?
A +1 for each damage on Mark.
Oh, right,
So-
okay.
Okay, so that was my second turn. So shall I go and explore here, or were we deciding we were wanting to go
Go
back
for it.
over there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have
Go for
4, don't we? 4 clues.
So it's the very last turn of the.
It is.
Yeah,
He
who
entire
dares
thing
wins?
that-
You've got loads of health, you can take whatever's there.
Indeed. Right. Candlelit tunnels. So action: test intellect free to read an ancient sign. If you succeed, look at a revealed side of any catacombs location in play. Group limit once per game.
Yep.
Force: when candlelit tunnel is revealed, put the top 2 catacomb deck into play, left and right of the candle.
Okay, we've got
can
one
do
of them.
right. 8 clues.
Approaching on Emily again.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So we've now explored 2 of the last 5 cards.
Yep.
We still have that one, and this one to go.
And we're all done. Yep. So, yeah, no hunters in play. Enemies that are in play don't do anything. We all get 1 card. We get a resource.
Oh, Pallid Mask Man just goes aside, doesn't he?
So he's
Yeah.
that's actually set aside then.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Next round. So we put 1 doom on here, and it advances. All doom clears. Oh, Specter of Death.
Yeah.
So spawn at the starting location. It has Hunter. It has Retaliate. It's got 3 fight. It's got 20 health and 3 agility.
health.
Yeah. It's worth 2 victory points. While it is exhausted, it takes 1 less damage, should be fewer, from each attack made against it. Forced. After you fail a skill test while attempting to evade Spectre of Death, it attacks you.
What damage did it do?
It does 2 and 2. Okay, and then we have Empire of the Undead. All around you, the eyes of skulls glow with an otherworldly hue. A ghostly voice echoes throughout the labyrinth catacombs. You sense a threatening presence looming around you. It is just outside of your vision, past the dim fog that permeates through the catacombs around every corner. Each location is connected to each location adjacent to it. Right, 12 doom, and that card advances, which is
And that's
probably
game over.
Probably game
Probably
over.
game over.
Yeah.
Right.
Is damage countable?
Do you reckon we can kill him?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, Alan's got a lot of stuff, and I'm about to pull out my better shriveling card, which does 3 damage a pop as well.
And
okay,
if I
if
can-
you 2 can kill him.
If I can find my shotgun, then I'm definitely
Okay.
we can get him. That's my mission.
I mean, he's only got 3 fight, so
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. If I can get my shotgun out, shall I
Well-
go? Shall I? Oh, we got to pull these cards.
Yeah, I mean, I've lost my shovel. I've lost everything.
Yeah.
It's just I'll just wander around trying to get clues and Yeah.
Eyes in the walls. Test willpower 3. For each point you fail, take 1 horror. When assigning horror from this effect, it must be divided as evenly as possible among eligible cards.
Oh, I see. It's got less or fewer. Yeah, it should be fewer because you can count it.
1 horror. Okay. For each point you fail, right? I've got my pipe out. What's the most I can fail by? -3?
Where are you?
You could get a -4 from the skull.
-4.
Skulls are -4. There's
Skull.
3 of them in there.
Okay. I might, in that case, take a damage to boost the willpower. Oh, what drew me guard though? -1. So
Done.
yeah, passed. No worries.
The pit below.
It's not going to be a problem, is it?
No,
We're all going to leave there.
we're all
Yeah.
leaving.
Spirit's Torment. Attached to your location. After you leave, you must either take 1 horror or lose an action.
Ugh.
Unless someone wants to sacrifice a clue to get rid of Spirit's Torment.
Probably should, because otherwise we're all going to...
Oh, I should have taken a horror when I moved out of there, shouldn't I? Was that attached to here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I can do that.
Because we don't have any clues.
Nope.
So, is that a non-weakness treachery card?
It is.
Is it worth me getting rid of it? I have to exile this card to do so.
Alan has a clue.
Yeah, but he's not...
Alan's
matter?
2
He's gotta be
spaces
there.
He's got to
away.
be there. It's not his group. Okay.
He'd have to spend his turn going there, then he'd use his action, and then there's a big hole there he'd fall into.
Alan, come here, come here, come
yeah,
here.
yeah, trust me,
Right,
it'll be fine.
quick, leg it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we might have to.
Otherwise, we're all
Ditch
going to
it,
lose a horror.
yeah.
We're all going to have to take a horror. Okay, so
Go on then.
I'll play this. I'm in the right mode, so I spend 1 resource, test of will, get rid of the card, but I have to exile this. So that's gone out of my deck. I have to buy it again. And I've drawn a Ravenous Ghoul. So the lowest remaining health, I'm on 4.
6.
6.
7.
Yeah. 3/3/3 monster.
It's alright, I'll kill it.
Was that a weakness in the encounter discard pile? Was there a weakness in the encounter discard pile? There was. It's mine. Thank you. Well spotted. I was getting rid of it. Okay, so we're all done. We've drawn cards, and it is now our
Yep.
go.
Mm-hmm.
We're in a spot bother.
So, if,
I mean, I could just run away from it.
well, I could go first. I can play my new shriveling card. I can shrivel it, and then I can move.
But do we need to get rid of this?
Well,
I don't think. I think we can just leave this there. Run away from it. Run away from this location, and just leave there and
True.
go somewhere else.
Yeah.
We can't stay there anyway. It's
Well,
a pit.
yeah, I'm going to be playing shriveling and moving as 2 of my 3 actions anyway. So
Yeah, I
it's
think
just
keep
whether it's
shriveling
worth.
for this. So what's our plan? Are we going to go? Are we going to go that way, or are we going to go? Because this has got Hunter, so it's
I
going to come
think
It's
through
going to
us.
follow us. So I think we're
at
going to have to
least
commit to
you
going
two
that
go
way.
that way, and I'll go this way, and have him.
Okay.
Or even if I don't actively chase him, when he gets to me,
Yeah.
I'll make sure I'm in a position, because I can't do much clue finding or anything like that. So I might as well try and take out.
Unfortunately, neither can I, having gone through most of my deck and not drawn any of my 2 clue finding spells.
So I'll go first. I'll try and evade it. Does anybody want to give me a boost in here?
Well, I might as well try and shrivel it rather than you evade it. It's both an action, isn't it?
So your improved shriveling is 2 extra damage.
Yeah, so it'll do 3 to him most likely.
Okay.
So if I go first,
Okay.
put down improved shriveling, which will come into play with 5 charges. What's his stats? 3.
3.
And I've got a 6.
So
I'll just do the regular 1. As long as I don't get a miss.
if you don't get a tentacle, Otherwise, I'm almost dead.
There we go. +1.
3 damage.
Yep.
Wow. I mean, it is a 5 XP card. So
Yep. Yeah, if I draw one of the nasty ones, I take 2 horror as well, which is
Ooh.
savage. And then I will run away over here. Done. What's this one? It's when you leave, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you
Okay.
can spend a clue. to
And
get
where
rid
are
of
the
it.
other spirits? There's 2 lots of spirits in play, isn't there? Didn't you? Oh no, we got rid of
No,
it.
we got rid of
Yeah,
that.
we got rid of it. So you done?
Yep.
So,
Oh, I'll use my scrying on me.
so if I go
We're
next,
both going that way.
I'll go there for my first action, and then I'll just investigate a couple of times. So it's 3 versus 3. I don't think I
Do
want
you
to.
want me to go there to boost you, or
Actually, yeah, if you come first.
if I do it first?
Yeah, if you go
and then I'm
first.
there.
Mm.
Yeah.
One, I'm going to play a gravedigger shovel. I get the impression we might need.
Improved shriveling adds willpower as well.
And it's 3 and I'm on 4.
Yeah, it's +3 rather than a +2
Okay.
in the regular one. Or +1, whichever it was.
+3.
No, it's actually nothing in the original one. So yeah, it's just +3 on that.
Wow, +3. So it's a fight with
So,
+3.
so yeah, I basically got 9 on
Okay,
that.
Yeah.
I got a clue. Yay.
Okay. So my first action is to move into there.
Expensive card.
My second
Did you
action.
do all 3 of your actions then?
I did.
My second action is to investigate. I'm going to play this card and use your boost.
Okay.
So that's 5 against 3. So I'm +2. Yep. My third action will be to spend that clue to get rid of that. And then my fourth action will be to investigate again.
I'm rather than you doing that, I'm thinking maybe I do that when I move in there next turn potentially. Because you're better at investigating than I am, or do you just want to actually just do it and
Yeah.
get rid of it? Doesn't matter.
This
Does it?
Does anybody want to boost me on this one?
Can do.
Have you got cards you want to get rid of?
What stat is it?
Intellect.
It's a book one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can give you 2 books.
No, I can't help you.
Got a clue. So how many clues do we have as a group?
3.
3. Okay.
Yeah.
Done.
Cool.
Scrying is an action. Scrying is an action.
Oh, yes, so I'll do that.
Yeah. Well spotted.
We got that.
Okay. So first of all, I will spend a charge of my smoking pipe to heal that horror and take a damage and draw a card. Okie dokie. Then I will. I'm probably going to have to ditch a card, but I will play Prepared for the Worst. So search the top 9 cards.
So looking for your shotgun.
Now I've only got 3 left. So if it's not in this 9, I'll be annoyed.
Ah. I did the spawning wrong of the ghoul. Thank you. I always get that wrong. The prey is if it's breaks ties. And it always spawns with the person that drew it. The prey is only
Oh, right.
I always get that wrong. Thank you, Scott. I might get it right eventually.
Excellent. And then
One card left.
I will play Emergency Aid for 2. To heal those 2.
Okay. Fully healed.
Ready to fight a big spectre
Yeah.
of death.
Mhm.
End of the round? Well, no, enemies. So this has Hunter,
Yep.
and it moves to here.
Would make sense.
No other enemies in play.
Not that.
This one's gone.
That one's not moving.
Not
Ravenous
moving.
Ghouls gone. The
Not moving.
Poltergeist have gone.
Keys.
So we all stand up. We get a card
Resource.
and a resource. And then next round. So we put a Doom on the agenda. And then we all get some nasty cards.
Ditch a guard dog. Ooh, catacombs docent. Spawn at nearest unrevealed location.
Unless we want it down here.
Oh yeah. Just stick them both on.
Yeah, I
Got
guess.
On the
some
same one.
dynamite you can
Yes.
chuck in.
I have actually, but I think I'm gonna save the resources for the shotgun.
Eyes in the walls. Test willpower. For each point you fail by, take a horror. Right.
What's the difficulty of the test?
3.
You need a boost?
I can spend a resource to get a plus, so I'll be at.
Yeah, I
plus
can give
3.
you a boost. I'm not going to play this one.
Okay.
That's +1 more if you're using your special ability.
Might need to, might not because we're quite far away. Yeah. That was lucky.
All good? You go.
Ooh, it's a corpse dweller. Discard a humanoid enemy at any location.
There isn't one.
Yeah.
Oh, no, there is.
Yeah.
Humanoid
Okay.
lunatic.
Yeah.
And that spawns there.
And these are hunters as well. Actually, that's a hunter as well. Look.
Is it?
Yeah, it should be moving.
Where's
Oh,
it say
yeah.
hunter?
It is.
Yeah.
Oh crikey! Well, we apologise to the person who.
Yeah, we have been doing it wrong. I thought it was at the top, but no, it's down at the bottom. It's also got retaliate that I need to read. So how long has this been there?
Don't know.
Ages.
Yeah, we're just going to
Yeah.
have to pretend.
Should we just put
moves
it there?
with that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, apologies for that. There was a hunter in play. And now there's a hunter down there as well. Right, okay. We got a problem.
Big.
Is this pit gone
That
now?
pit should have gone.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got grabby hands again. Which I can boost. I'm going to have to boost. I'm in survivor mode, so I'll spend those 2 to boost. Unless anybody had an agility boost card they didn't wanted to throw away.
Not especially.
Okay.
I can do.
And how many is that going to boost me by?
1.
So I'll spend a resource for the other one.
Oh no.
That is 3 damage.
Oof.
Are you alive?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just a
Yeah.
flesh wound.
Just might want to be running
So
away.
I can put 1 on Leo
Yeah.
and 2 on me. It's not my night for bad draws.
Certainly isn't.
Right, our go.
We got some nasty stuff to kill.
We do. Where's the resign ability when you need it?
Yeah.
Because I'm rubbish in fighting. I don't actually know what my character's good at. We've got 4 actions a turn.
Yeah, you're sort of a bit of a all-rounder, fill in the gaps. Aren't
I need to be running away.
Yeah.
Well, there's no safe running away because there's a hunter over here and a hunter over here.
And if I run to there and there, Alan's
But we
protecting me.
need clues to
You
get
need a
there.
clue to get in there.
Yeah, we can do that.
So if you find a clue, then you can run away in there.
Yeah, easy. So what's my
It's
I mean, do
3.
I go first and see what sort of damage I can do to these guys?
You can't get in there.
You can't
without
get in there
clues.
unless we use clues.
Oh, because it's not. Yeah, of course, because that's an unrevealed location, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Okay. Does Emily want to go first?
Do you want to go
Cover up a
first and
couple
try
of
and get some clues?
And then we'll.
Right.
I'll go down there and see what sort of damage I can do to them.
But I don't want to stay here, do
No,
I? 'Cause
no.
then
If
I
you
can-
Oh, no,
if you
no,
move
no.
here as your last action,
Yeah. Search. Hopefully, get 2 clues, move to there.
Yeah.
But then that's moving.
No, because Alan's
Alan
gonna
will
go
kill
in.
it.
I'll be going down there
Okay.
and killing them
Right, so
with any
3.
luck. He says very confidently.
Yeah, the hunter was napping. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Plus 3.
That's it's okay. It's no clue. It could be worse.
Try again. We do need to
We do
succeed
need
this
2
time.
clues. Yeah.
Well, we'll only get 1 clue.
Yeah, well, that's fine. We'll have 4 between us then.
Okay, and then you move. Right, so that's you done.
So do we do Alan
I
next?
think we do Alan next.
Yeah.
So we spend 4 clues as a group.
Yep. Then you jump in here, and you discover Shroud of 7. When you reveal blocked passage, take 2 damage. You cannot leave blocked passage this round.
Wow.
Okay,
Okay.
so you take 2 damage.
Draw a card.
You got 2 beat cobs.
Yeah.
Okay, you got charisma.
Yeah.
So just out of interest,
Dave and Dave.
is it worth me rewinding time so we don't go in the blocked passage and go somewhere else?
No.
No, not at all.
No. 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 Definitely.
Quite happy to stay in there and kill stuff, are you?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, what's coming out of block passage?
Oh, they
again?
spawn with you now. They engage with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do I get out of block passage? I suppose that's
You
can't.
don't this turn. You
this
do it
turn.
next
Oh, okay.
turn.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there is no other reveals from that. It's a dead end,
Yeah,
and
just a
it's
dead end.
blocked. And yeah,
So
That's a
you
shame.
took your 2 damage for revealing that, didn't you?
Yes.
Yep.
Which I might actually.
Yeah,
We
I'm glad you
need
took
3
that.
more clues to get into this one.
Right. So.
Did Alan? Were you supposed to discard a clue
Are you
earlier?
supposed to get rid of it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. I'm so not used to having clues. I forgot that one of them might actually be mine. Right. Okay. So, what I meant to say, which I didn't, is that move was done using a shortcut rather than an action for a move.
Okay, fine.
So that.
Okay, so you still got 3 actions.
So I've still got 3 actions. First action will be to shoot the corpse dweller. Now we've got quite a big minus in the bag, haven't we?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -5. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm at 7 fight. It's at 3.
So you're at +4.
So I'm at +4.
Oh, because you got 2 beat cops.
Yeah.
So that's adding the +2.
That's
The
adding
gun
the
itself
+2.
is not giving you any fight
No,
bonus.
no, but it gives me extra damage.
Yeah.
So I will back that up with overpower to put me on 8.
And that does extra damage as well, doesn't
That
it?
does,
Yeah.
yeah. Excellent. Easy.
So how much damage?
3 damage.
So +2.
Yeah,
Plus
so
1 from
plus
the
1
gun,
for that, and
plus
plus
1
1 for the
for
vicious blow.
vicious
So
blow.
3 damage there.
Right, nice.
Um,
So that was your first real action.
that was my first real action. Yeah.
You spent a bullet.
Did we figure out what retaliate
yes,
does?
I did that.
It's if you do something against them and it fails, it hits you back.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the new one that was introduced in Carcosa, I think. No, maybe not. Retaliate starts with R, not P, which is why it's under R in the index and not P.
P. Right,
Yeah, I'm having one of those days today.
Yeah,
Can't
yeah.
spell. Retaliate. Yeah, each time an investigator fails a skill test while attacking a ready enemy with the retaliate keyword,
Yeah.
the enemy performs an attack against the attacking investigator.
Okay, so I basically take the damage. Right, I will then
If
do.
you were to fail it.
Yeah. I will then do the same attack.
Oh, Raina's here. Thank you for joining in, and also Tyven is here. Thank you for joining in the chat.
Yay.
Yeah. So that will be 2 damage. So he's a goner.
Nice. But no victory points,
But
so
no victory
it goes
points, so
back
yeah,
in the
back
deck
in
and
the
might
deck.
come out later on.
Yeah. And then with my final attack, I will attack the lunatic.
Boom.
I succeed.
Done. 2 damage with the gun.
Yeah. So
Did you spend a bullet for the...
1, 5 to start with.
Yeah,
so no,
three bullets gone. Right, all done. Good round. So that's Emily done, you done. Shall I go next? I think I'm just moving, aren't I? The shroud value of both of these is 3.
Mm-hmm.
What's the special ability on that?
So this one allows you to test intellect
Oh, yeah.
3 and then look at a card, which could be helpful at this
Might be
stage of the
useful.
game.
We've only got that one and one more to
Yeah.
find
Yeah.
the bottom 5.
Well, I might just go and get some clues first. So first action move, and then 3 actions searching, although I am only 3 against 3. I can't even commit cards if I'm not in the right role. It's just bizarre. Yeah, 3 against 3 is not good. The chance of that succeeding is about 1 in 4. I don't think I want my flare at this point, so I think I'm just going to throw this in for a +1. And I'm with Emily, and I've not used your ability this turn, I don't think.
I don't think
Or
so.
did I? No, I didn't.
No.
So I'm going to use that for a +2.
That's a really difficult ability to keep track of.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it's like we need a little counter.
Yeah.
But then we'd forget to
But then we
refresh
forget to move that, yeah, and it'd just be.
Let's pop that back in. So Raina says, not played the game, the video is great for that. I would recommend, if you haven't watched any of my other videos, going right back, not to the start of this campaign, but actually to the ones that we did for Night of the Zealot, because they're more of a tutorial. So this is chapter 6 of the Carcosa campaign. You want to go all the way back to the Night of the Zealot videos, chapter 1 of that. That's where we do more of a tutorial. Yeah, this is quite involved, this one. But it gives you an idea. So, got a clue. First action was move, second action was to
Stuff.
get a clue. There's only 1 clue though. We need more, and now I'm at 0. So has anybody got any boosts?
I'm not with you,
No, I'm in the wrong
unfortunately.
place.
Yeah.
And have you used your ability yet?
Did you
On
just
yourself?
use it on? Oh no, yeah, because it would be on
Haven't
yourself.
on me, no.
No.
So it's another +2.
+2.
Nope.
That's like
Minus lots.
loads.
And my last action will probably be, at this stage, to draw a card. Oh, now I've got my lantern.
Well, I
Yeah.
could get some clues at the risk of drawing an encounter card. Sounds fun, doesn't it?
No. What are we going to do about these? Are you getting out of there this turn? Or are you-
Probably.
yeah.
I could sit there, take a hit from him when he comes and attacks me.
I mean, doesn't
And then-
attack you on the? Does he attack you on the turn he moves in?
Yes.
He does. Okay.
So but I don't have any damage at the moment, so I could take that hit and then I can shrivel him
Shrivel him
twice
next
and run
turn.
away, probably. Possibly, maybe.
Yeah. Hunters move and attack.
Don't know if I want to risk that.
Oh, and Ash is here. Hi, Ash. Thank you for joining in.
I mean, the only other alternative I've really got is to run away down here where I'm not going to get smushed and then do some searching at a 0. Which I might succeed because I've got a couple of statue shots I can go with.
Can you move into where we are?
I could do, but what am I going to do there?
Search.
At -1? I mean, unless someone's got cards they can throw at me, it's...
I mean, what you could do is you could move into there and attack it twice.
Then he
I
gets
could
pelted
do,
by
and
the
then
big boy.
this one will do 2
Yeah,
damage
but
and 2 horror.
that, otherwise that's going to move to you and that's going to deal
Yeah.
2 and 1. It's
Yeah,
not much difference.
yeah. The concern is if I go in there, go for it twice, and it doesn't go well.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah. Then he hits you,
True.
good point.
Yeah.
and the guy moves in and hits
Yeah.
you. Yeah. And you get attacked
Good point, well made.
twice.
What do you know then?
Let's have a card. It'll be fun.
Draw the top card of the encounter deck, and then discover 2 clues at your location.
Yep.
It's the last card in the deck.
Sure, it'll be fine. Attached to your location, it's a pit. Again. So I will be moving this turn.
Awesome.
But I get
You
two
get
clues
2
on the
clues.
way. So that's move number 1. Move number 2, I think I'll move here.
Hello.
And I might as well search. Someone want to give me a boost?
You can't.
Oh no, I've run out there, haven't I? Yeah.
I can boost you by 1.
One would be nice.
Yeah.
That'll put me on 0.
There's your
If I
Must
use
be
this
discard.
statue as well. So add a 0 with 2 chances. I'll pick this one, please.
But you revealed a skull, so you take a horror.
No, I don't, because I'm not shriveling.
Oh, you're not shriveling, no.
Yeah. So I get a charge back, which can go on my statue, I think. Actually, or maybe the shriveling, if we're going to hit that big
But the
monster.
statue.
But I got another statue, and they're quite cheap.
Okay. Shriveling then.
Shriveling it is.
And you got a clue.
Awesome.
Right, we're all done.
Yep.
So, enemies. So that one moves to there. That one moves to there. And then everything stands up. And we all get a card. And we get a resource. And then it is the end of the round. Discard down to 8 cards. And then Doom on the agenda. And yeah, cards.
The shadow behind you.
Again.
Another one.
Oh yeah. Okay. I can make that not too bad.
Crypt chill.
How many clues do we got? We've got 4 clues, haven't
Yeah, we have. We can go
we? Yeah.
exploring.
4.
And I think we've been fairly unlucky if the 2 rooms we're looking for are the last 2 of the 5.
Yep.
Oh, fail.
Auto fail.
What's that?
I discard 1 asset I control. Get rid of that one.
Okay, this shouldn't be a problem. Eyes in the walls.
Yeah, it's good for you, that one.
Well, not super good. But I think I'll use a statue on it as well. As we're 4 spaces away from the starting room. I'll choose the -1. So that's a pass.
I've drawn a corpse dweller, but there is no humanoids in play.
No, I think Alan killed the last one.
Yeah, because there's a corpse dweller.
So it gets Surge. Spirit's Torment. This is the one that doesn't allow us to leave the location
You take a
you can
horror
get
or
rid of it
whatever.
with an action and a clue.
Yeah.
Right, we've drawn all our cards. This is our go. What is our plan for this turn?
Well, I need to set up so that I basically ditch this without losing anything.
Yeah.
So I might as well. I can probably do that.
We sort
We
of
have
need
4
to
clues.
explore, don't we? But we need to pick up a clue first, or else
Yeah.
we're gonna.
Yeah.
Take a horror.
Yeah. So we want someone to pick up a clue, put a clue down, and then move in there.
Could that be you?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can get that area when you.
I can try.
I mean, I've got my lantern now. If I play my lantern, I'm at +1 to the search, but you're naturally at plus.
I'm at +1 naturally. I can boost it.
Okay.
So I'm at +3.
Okay.
Yes, risky.
That's all I can do.
Yeah. Oh, hang on.
So we're 1, 2,
Hang on,
4
hang on,
is what we
hang
need
on,
to cancel
hang
the
on.
skull.
So, but if I switch rolls, I then can't play my lantern.
Wait a minute. What do we need?
Oh no, I can just throw it in for a question mark. Yeah, I'll just throw it in for a question mark for +1. So I've not used your ability yet.
Okay.
So you're at +4.
So I'll get rid
Oh no, I can't. I can't even commit it unless I'm in the roll. That's the thing. Oh, I can't play this Kaiser.
Well, I'm not chucking away my
I've got
statue
unexpected
for a
courage
+1.
that gives you +2. So you're at +5.
Yeah, that'll do.
Possibly overkill, but
Yeah.
Forget skull though.
yeah,
I was going to say that.
So,
easily. So first action was to do that.
okay.
Second
Can I
action.
spend
The
them?
twos.
Yeah, talk to the
Back.
spirits. You put it back at the location.
Yep.
Oh, back at that location.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's that gone.
And action number
It's
3.
gone.
3. We're spending 4 clues.
Yep.
Off we go. How are you boosting Emily higher education? Is what Rick's saying. Is it higher education you've got?
Yeah.
It's higher education. And yes, you did spend
I spent
14
yours on-
bazillion XP to buy the card.
Yeah. When it's revealed, advance to Act 1B.
Aha!
Already there.
At
right?
last.
What is it? The Tomb of Shadows.
Do we want some clues on it?
8.
Yeah. 2 per investigate.
So we have found him.
When the man in the pallid mask at Tomb of Shadows, he gets +1 health and cannot be defeated by his action ability.
Okay, so we're advancing to Act 1B. Right. Rows of skulls chatter their teeth endlessly as you pass through a narrow stone archway into a round chamber illuminated by firelight. In the centre of the tomb stands the stranger, peering into the blaze. Across the wall, shadows dance and twist with the flickering of the flame. The stranger turns to face you, and his own shadow spreads across the wall. Where his shadow's arm should be, tentacle shapes emerge, enveloping the walls in darkness. He lifts his hands toward the wall, as if trying to show you something. Spawn the set aside the man in the pallid mask weakness into the Tomb of Shadows instead of its normal spawn location. Check the campaign log. If Ishimaru Haruko is not listed under the VIPs slain,
She is not.
search the collection for Ishimaru Haruko and spawn her at the starting location.
The starting
Oh.
location.
Okay?
Okay.
So I need to go and find that. Act 2A, the path is barred. The shadows cast along the bone walls shift into the shapes of several figures, acting out a macabre parody of the King in Yellow. Objective. Tell us how to stop the path from opening. If the man in the pallid mask is defeated, advance.
Okay.
Okay, so that's one way of advancing. Another objective. What is he trying to show us? Investigators in the Tomb of Shadows may spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance, which is 8. So we can either defeat the man in the pallid mask
Yeah.
or spend
And
8.
8. Sounds easier to defeat him, I would have
Okay,
thought.
and
Yeah.
I need to now find
Ishimaru.
Ishimaru Haruko, which may not be here. Oh no, it is. It's somewhere in here. That was from scenario 2, wasn't it?
Yes. That was the party, wasn't it?
I believe so. Curtain call? No, the last king? Echoes of the Power. I can't remember.
No, I can't remember now.
Oh, this should die when it has no charges.
Got it. Ishimaru Haruko. Oh, not that one. That one. Okay, so this is the just skin and... I think this happened to her while we were at the party.
Yeah.
Okay, so she spawns at the starting location. Hunter. Yeah.
Is that
Makes
victory 0?
sense. Yeah, so in other words, when you kill her, she'll get removed and won't come back.
But you don't get any victory.
No,
points.
not worth any XP. Right. How in trouble are we?
I think we're okay.
Do I
And
have
are
one
we-
row left?
Are we going to try and kill the man in the pallid mask?
I think we should.
Okay. So that was... What action was that?
Was that my second one? Did I have to spend one?
No, that's all
to
3.
do-
There's one to find a
all
clue,
three.
one to put a clue down, one to move, so you're done.
Okay.
So, what's the man in the pallid mask stats?
4
4,
fight.
3, 4.
Yeah.
He's still elusive, isn't he?
Yes.
Aloof.
Aloof, whatever.
And is that with the bonus?
No, his bonus just the fact that he can no longer be investigated to be gotten
Yeah.
rid of.
Oh, right.
No,
Okay.
Oh, right.
no parlaying
yeah,
with him
so
now.
you've got to actually fight him.
Okay. Right.
You've only got 3 health.
Well, I've got my lantern.
Come
Well,
over the end of it.
I can actually, yeah.
Mm.
It's 1 damage to an enemy at your location.
so I mean, I could move in, engage him, and then try and shrivel him.
Sure. Yeah. If that's our plan, is just go in there and...
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, what's his? He's got 4 fight, and I'm going to have 9 on that. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces away, so I'm still safe on the
Yeah.
skull.
Okay. Sounds good.
Let's give it a go.
Off you go then.
Okay. 1.
Oops. 2.
2. Right, let's double check this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep. So a charge from the shriveling, but no totem.
Yep, no totem because it'll double the chances of me taking the horror.
Yeah.
And because it's not
Oh,
here.
it's 2 horror as well, yeah.
Yeah. Ah, well, that's a success, but I do take 2 horror.
Okay, because he's -5.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Okay. You take 2 horror, but that's 3 damage on
Yep.
the man
3
with the pallid mask.
damage. That's him dead, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
It's got 3 health.
Yeah.
Oh, is it just...
Yeah.
Oh, right,
Shriveled.
okay. Well, that was easy.
Yeah, he's not too tricky to kill.
Is
But
that
we have
an
got a few
extra?
Oh no, he has
cards to
plus
work.
1 health, so someone else needs
Ah.
to hit him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Why is he +1 health?
Because the card says so.
Yeah, I thought there was something else.
Only plus 1 though.
Lucky you're here.
I'll do it with my lantern.
Shall I shrivel him again?
No, I'll hit him over the head with my
Plus
lantern.
1.
Or just punch him.
Yeah, I could punch him. But, yeah.
Is that just +1 health or +1 per investigator?
Oh, is it?
It's +1 per investigator.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
okay. I better shrivel him again then.
Shrivel
Yeah.
again, yeah.
So it's actually got 7 health. I'm going to put the health on it.
That was your 3rd go though, wasn't it?
No, I
What's
played.
your third
I
go?
moved in.
Mhm.
You engage.
Engage.
Yeah, I did engage.
Shrivel.
Yeah, I forgot the engage.
So it's engaged with you,
Yeah,
and it's got 4 health remaining.
that's
So that's
fine.
not damage. Oh no, we'll put the damage on.
Yeah.
Let's do it properly. So it's taken 3 damage.
He's only going to do a horror though, so I can take hits from him all day. Well,
But what else are we going to do? There's nothing else for us to do, is there? Other than...
Really?
come in and kill him.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm basically going to be standing where I am because of this stupid shadow behind you thing.
You're
You
not going to
can't
move?
No, I'm going to, because I've got to take a
Oh,
resource
right.
to then play the shotgun
So that you...
so that I then can just discard this without having
Right. Okay.
lost anything.
Damn.
Unfortunately.
So,
Yeah, I mean, I can just punch it, but it's engaged with you. Oh yeah, so you can attack it because it's engaged
Yeah.
with somebody.
you just
Yeah.
need to try not to miss.
Well, if all I do is actually just punch it,
Yeah.
I'm
Then
only
it's
doing 1 damage at a
damage,
time. It's not going to hurt that much.
Thanks.
It's just a tickle. Because what's it's a fight?
4.
Yeah, and I'm at 3.
Yeah. But we got, -5 on the skulls in that room.
That is true.
So you got a fair chance of thumping me in the face.
That is true. What's my other alternatives? There's no point looking at any other revealed cards because we now know.
Can you engage it off me so if you miss then it doesn't hurt me?
I can, but then it's engaged with me.
Yeah,
And
well,
then you're-
that's fine by me.
Oh no, because I'm a bit scared and a bit wounded.
I'm done anyway. Let's mark this off.
I don't know. Is there any point getting clues at this point if our objective is to just beat it up?
I mean, we still have got another few cards to get through. I know they might not all be.
So we don't know. We
Yeah.
don't know what the next lot is.
Yeah, they might
Never
be.
hurts to have more clues, but it's whether you can get them because it's quite. It's 3.
I mean, at the end of the day, Andy hasn't taken any actual damage yet. So if
No.
Yeah.
the risk of punching him once,
I have
in the
taken
face,
5 horror now though.
Yeah, but he's not going to punch you for horror, is he? He's just going to punch you.
Well, he is in fact going to Venom Pallet
No, but as in,
Yeah.
Paul isn't.
Yeah.
If Paul comes in and tries to punch him, Paul isn't going to punch you and cause horror. Paul's only going to punch you and cause damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it might be worth.
Yeah.
So,
come on, have a go then.
Well, I'm currently at -1,
I don't like this.
but I've got a. Yeah, I can spend resources to boost me. I'll draw a card first. First action, draw a card. Okay. Second action, draw a card. So third action, I'll punch it, spending 2 resources.
You do need to move there. That's what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, sorry. Third action, move there. And then fourth action, punch it, spending 3 resources to turn my -1 into a +2.
I mean, if you're only going to punch him once and spend 3 resources, Andy'll probably shrivel him next turn.
But yeah, Andy Shrivel is 3
Anyway.
damage.
Ah, okay.
So it
it'll still
needs
need
that
one
extra
more.
1.
Okay, so yeah, it's
Good
worth
to give
giving
it
it a go then.
Unless anybody wanted to put a card in.
I can
I
do.
can't.
Do you?
I
I
can.
can.
So I'll take 2 resources back. If you can give me a card and use your bonus,
Yeah.
if you've not used it yet.
Not sure if I have.
I don't know.
I don't think we have, because what have we done this turn? Yeah, we don't know.
I mean, I'm quite happy to chuck a point in as well if you
Do you want to
need
put a
one.
point in as well then?
Yeah, because I'm not going to cast that.
Okay, right. There you go, done. Cool.
Okay.
So that extra damage could be.
I came over and gave him a tickle.
There we go. Now he's slightly.
He's within shrivelling range. Right, I'm done.
Excellent.
Alan.
Me. Right. So I will take a resource for 1 action.
Rick suggesting we get 8 clues. Yeah, I don't think we will by the time Andy
No.
can shrivel it to death.
Spend 5 to put my shotgun down,
Here we go.
which unfortunately means my Colt goes
Sharon the shotgun.
disappearing off. Now, when it says here, at the end of your turn, if you did not perform the above ability, you must either discard all of your resources or discard all of your cards. If I got no resources,
You gotta discard all your cards.
but it doesn't actually say that. It
Yeah.
just says discard all your resources.
This is where Scott comes in. There is
Okay.
there is a global rule, I believe.
But I need to have at least one to be able to do
I
it.
think so.
Okay.
I will ask Scott in the chat. Hopefully Scott can help out with that and point to me where that is in the rules if you are given a choice.
That is, if that's the case and we think it's that, it doesn't make too much
I
difference.
mean, I could also try Googling it.
No, at the end of the day, I'll say it is. So what I'm
You
doing
have
is
to do something that changes the game state. Yeah, let me
Right.
know whereabouts that is in the rules. I'm not saying you're not. I do believe it because I have seen it somewhere. I just don't know where it is.
So for my final action, I'm going to exhaust stick to the plan to play my emergency cash, and then I'll put 3 on the shotgun and 1 in my resource pool.
Oh, clever. And then because you
And
didn't
then-
look behind
Because I
you,
didn't look behind me.
you lose your resources.
Discard that and lose my resources.
Nice.
Okay, there you go.
Done.
Right. Hunters and enemies. So that enemy punches you, or
Scares me
Scares-
slightly.
scares you.
I'm getting a little bit high on horror now.
looks at you with a funny thing. I can do something about that. Yeah, I can help.
I
you
need
next
to
turn.
lend you my pipe.
Yeah.
Have a puff on my pipe.
So this one moves to here.
Is that Hunter?
Yep.
And that one.
And that one moves to there, and this one moves to here.
Then does the pit go away?
And then the pit goes away.
We're
That-
now going to get hunted.
Is the end of the round. So we all get a card, and we get a resource,
Mm.
and then we discard down to 8. It's under the word must. Christopher is in the chat as well. Thank you very much, Christopher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. 1 doom on the agenda, and then have some encounter cards.
Ooh, a ravenous ghoul. Prey lowest remaining health.
Well,
Not
it goes with you. Praise a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If we were to enter a location with it, that's who it would go for. Yeah. So if there's a must keyword, if there's a must word, you
Corpse
must
dweller.
choose an option that has the potential to change the game
So
state.
that comes in instead of
A
into here. then.
humanoid enemy.
Yeah. So that goes. So that spawns at our location. So we can
Oh.
choose who
Oh,
it spawns
No,
with.
discard a human. No, because it spawns at my
Discard a
location,
humanoid, yeah.
doesn't it? Discard a human
Yeah,
location
so-
at any code and
yes.
spawn the
Oh,
course
right,
at
okay.
that
So it
location.
spawns at that location, and
Yeah.
there's only you there.
And there's only
Yeah.
me there. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's see what I get then. I've found one of these catacomb dudes.
Catacomb dude.
Yep. Spawns at the nearest unrevealed location. Don't have many of them left now.
Is it that?
That's
that one
revealed.
there?
It's going to be down here, I think.
Yeah.
There, isn't it?
And I've drawn a poltergoose. I can talk it to death, probably, possibly. Okay,
Alrighty.
it's our go.
Shall I start
If
with
you
a
go first,
attempted
because
shrivel?
this will trigger the
Yeah.
agenda
End.
if we do it. Well, no, there's
Well,
another
no.
act after this.
Yeah.
True.
Alrighty. So I'm on
Plus
6,
9?
9 against
Nine
4.
against- So plus 5.
And I really don't want another nasty symbol here.
Ooh, ooh.
Well, I have killed him, but that's another 2 horror.
Mm.
Ouch. You can put 1 on the Holy
I
Rosary, but
think
then...
I'm going to have to.
Yeah. Well, I've got a plan for my turn, which is to heal your horror.
How much of it?
3.
Do you want to keep the Holy Rosary?
Well, in that case, I'll keep the Holy Rosary. If you're confident you'll be healing 3
That's
of
what
my
I can do on my turn. But we'll see what happens here. If the man in the pallid mask is defeated, don't we need to mark a thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Advance.
I'm assuming we'll put this aside.
If the man in the pallid mask was defeated, the stranger drops to one knee, visibly wounded. Your knuckles. It's me. I did it.
Oh,
Nothing to do with that.
Nothing to do with it.
No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, that was the punch that made the difference.
Your knuckles
It scared
whiten.
me.
Your knuckles whiten with anger, and you shout, "We know about Carcosa and he who should not be named."
Matey boy.
Matey boy, that was it.
Yeah.
Now tell us how to stop this madness. The stranger digs his fingers into the cold stone floor, and the catacombs shake. Mark 2 conviction in your campaign log.
Ooh.
We are overdosing on
We
conviction.
really are. We are
Yeah.
convicted son of a guns.
Remove the man in the pallid mask from the game.
Oh. Out of me day. I like tin.
Advance to Act 3A, the way out. Right.
Sounds good.
So it was 3A and 3A.
Sounds a relief. I need to get out.
The way out. Bones rattle to the floor, dislodged by the shaking and crumbling of the caverns around you. The stranger grabs a skull from within the flames in the centre of the chamber and flees. Forced. At the end of the round, if the gate to hell is in play...
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, because that's
our
where we
starting
started.
page. Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
Discard the location that is farthest from the gate to hell.
Probably where we are?
Move each investigator and enemy that was at that location to a connecting location and deal 2 damage to each of them.
Brilliant.
So we've got to run the other way.
Objective, if each undefeated investigator is at the gate of hell,
Brilliant.
advance. Right,
Right.
That's problematic.
that is a problem.
So I got 2 actions left.
So you need to.
Well, I mean, I'm fine. I can teleport. But that means I won't get any horror healed because I'll be running away from Paul.
Yeah.
I've got to wait for you guys before I can escape, haven't I?
How are we going to get through these things?
But that's,
Well,
yeah.
you probably need
we
to
just
go next.
we just get there and evade them.
Yeah.
That's easier said than
I
done.
mean, if I go next, I reckon I can take him
Well,
out.
where am I going to go?
That's the
Because
thing,
I'm
'cause
going
you've
to
gotta
have.
get
I've
out.
got 2 actions. I need to go first.
Unless you stay there,
I can't. I'll take. Well, 2
2
damage.
damage. You could then have Paul heal your horror, which is the more immediate problem.
Yeah, but then I need to stay there.
Oh, no,
see
because
what
you
mean.
could heal the damage. You could heal his horror,
And then I
can
move,
run.
evade.
Well, no, because I was going to spend 4 actions, play Mind of Clarity, heal you for 3. I'm
right.
not going to do that now.
No, because you will. Oh, right, yeah, no.
Because
no.
then I will die.
You will die, yeah. Yeah.
So
Andy might as well
I can
move
heal you
as
for
well.
2, and then I'll move.
But then he'll be engaged with you.
No, he'll be engaged with somebody else before I move.
What, this guy?
Yeah.
No, because the minute you move in there,
Yeah, but
this
I-
turn.
no,
Oh, yeah,
somebody
okay,
else
yeah,
will
but I
move
will
in.
come. I will go in there
First.
first.
You'll
yeah,
go in
yeah.
there first.
I'll go in there first. Yeah. I think that's probably. So Andy could stay and have 2 horror healed.
Or I can run
Well,
away.
you could just go here.
And run away. Yeah, but then Matey Boy will engage.
Well, no, but you go first.
No, but Andy's already been, hasn't he?
I've already
Oh,
taken
you've
an
already
action.
been.
I've got
Yeah.
2 more actions to go. I
That's
mean,
fine. You can move in there and take it off Andy.
That will be 1 too many actions because I've
Oh,
already
okay.
got 1 on me, so I'm
Oh, of course,
kill
yeah.
Oh,
him,
yeah, of course.
go up to here, and then kill him.
Wow.
Whereas
I
obviously,
mean,
if Andy
I can
goes in
teleport
there-
somewhere, but I can't shrivel anymore because it'll kill me if I get it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can teleport over here, and I'm safe from any immediate danger
That
for a
could be quite
turn.
useful actually, because then that will stop. I'm just thinking about where this hunt. No, because that hunter will still go.
This
If
way.
you went there, can we then? Oh no, the hunter will still come in.
And that
I
one's
can't get
coming
hit
as
by
well.
anything.
Yeah. You go wherever you think will be
Basically.
safest. Then I think is probably the best.
Because I
bet.
got too much horror at the moment.
Yeah, and he can't leave, can he?
Don't
Because
forget,
we
I've
all
got this
need
poltergeist.
Yeah, you might just have to unengage with that.
Well, shall I do a teleport then?
We have a lot of gribblies.
Yeah.
We're in trouble.
Where are you going to teleport to then?
We can only all escape at the same time. I can't escape before you or anything like that.
That's what it said, wasn't it?
I think so. If each undefeated investigator is at the gate of hell, advance. So we all have to be there
You have to be there.
at the same time.
But if you go there now, that one's going to come in and...
Yeah.
Smush me. So I've basically got to go here.
So
I mean,
nothing will
he's
get
not a
you this
hunter,
turn.
is he?
I
Or
think
he only
it
he
is.
is. Yeah,
Yeah, they're all
She
hunters.
is. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's
The only one that isn't is that
That
one.
So that's your second move,
Yep.
and for your third move,
That's the astral travel used. And I might have to discard something as well for that. So let's find out if that happens first. No, I'm okay. Well, I could put a grotesque statue down. Don't know what else I can do.
well, that lets you draw two things. Should you ever need to take a test, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Might help.
let's go for it. I'll put down a new statue.
Right.
So
So it's my go next.
possibly.
Yeah, we need to
Here's another option.
Right.
I move into there, it engages with me, I evade it. Then I move into there, it engages with me, I evade it.
Quick loot break.
Right.
So we end this round with me here and those two exhausted, which means they won't do anything then.
I reckon if I go first,
Mm-hmm.
because you could potentially, because my plan is shoot this guy, move here, shoot this guy.
Oh, I've got the poltergeist. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, so you're going to need to evade.
Now this doesn't have hunter, so if we evade this,
Yeah, then he's left.
And
well, except
Mm.
what
That
happens
place-
at the end of the
Oh,
round,
yes. Doesn't he move with us?
it will take 2 damage, and that will kill it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's alright.
Yeah.
Right.
So I could just run away from it, leave it in the Tomb of Shadows,
Yeah.
and then when
It will
the place starts collapsing,
Mm-hmm.
it
So
will
you'll
take
need
2
to
damage
evade
anyway.
that. So I reckon if I try and kill that one and that one,
Mm-hmm.
and then you might be able to evade that, move, and evade that.
Yeah.
If it all goes well, which it probably won't.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Let's start down that route and see.
Okay. So first of all, I'm going to attack the corpse dweller with the shotgun. So I am on fight of 10 against 3. So I'm on +7. What's the most I can get?
-5.
So that would give me +2 damage. But it's probably not.
Oh, is this
quite-
with the shotgun?
Yeah. So it's probably. So what does that say? Get +3 from attack. Instead of standard damage, this attack deals 1 damage for each point you succeed by.
Oh, right. So you might just kill it in one go. Yeah.
Yeah. But I need -5. I think I need to boost it with physical training. No, I'll boost it with the knife. So that's on. So I'm now on 11 fights.
11 against 3.
Yeah.
So you're at +8.
Yeah.
So that's -2.
Yeah.
If there is a ghoul or geist enemy at your location, it attacks you.
No, it's a monster.
Okay, so you're at +6, which is 6 damage. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. 6 damage.
So it's
So
dead.
it's dead. I'm not going to spend.
Okay, so that's on there. That was your first
Okay,
action.
That was my first action.
Second action, move. That
Mhm.
engages with you.
Yeah. And then I'll fight that at +7. But I'm 1 place closer, so now the other thing is only -4.
Okay. Yeah, just walking around with the shotgun.
Plus
Nice.
1.
How much
So
damage?
5, maximum 5 damage.
Dead.
So that's dead as well.
Wow.
Loving that shotgun.
Yeah. So, awesome.
You
That
done?
was 2 goes?
That was 3
Three
goes.
goes.
So yeah,
So yeah,
shot the
Okay.
first
shotgun,
enemy,
move,
shotgun.
shotgun the next one.
Yeah.
This is what you've been building up to for
Yeah.
6 scenarios.
Yeah. Right, so I'm going to get a pasting from that guy when he comes in. Oh no, unless you manage to evade
No.
him, actually. So
So is the plan that the other option is that Emily? Oh no! If you engage this one and then talk to it twice, you'll be stuck in the room.
yeah, and take 2 damage. Mind you, she hasn't taken any damage.
Yeah, you can take 2 damage quite easily.
Yeah, but is it worth it,
Mm.
or should I just evade it?
I mean,
It's probably worth it to get rid of
high-
it.
It's high to evade it, isn't it?
Well,
I mean, it won't. It will die next turn anyway.
yeah, but I've got cards.
If you think you can evade that and that, then we'll go down that route. But that's the one that's kind of key to be evaded. Otherwise, you'll take a bit of a
hang on.
pasting.
I could fight it, which won't deal it any damage, but it's still a fight. And if I use this card, I do a fight and add my agility value to my skill value for this attack. So I'm actually fighting with 6.
Right. Yeah.
And if I succeed by 2 or more, automatically evade the attacked enemy.
Nice.
Okay.
So I think that
But-
works. This is a card I've not really used before.
I mean, as I said, I suppose you need to evade that, and that's
Yeah.
the key one, isn't it? 'Cause
Yeah.
If you end up there and don't evade it, you're dead. Because it'll hit you hard.
Oh, so save this for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Because I think you either need to.
Okay, so in which case, I am going to switch roles.
Do we think Emily talking to it and taking 2 damage definitely isn't the route?
Remove from game is for this scenario only, not for the rest of the campaign.
So the man Palamar
Okay.
will return.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if Emily engages that thing, it
Yeah.
does reduce the risk of Paul being in trouble against the.
Yeah.
Okay, and Emily
Spectre.
gets a free move for 2 damage.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that?
And she's got a bulletproof vest on, so she
Yeah.
can take the 2 damage on
Yeah,
that.
I think she can
Does
take the beating.
seem...
I think that's the way.
You okay to do that?
Do what, sorry?
Engage this,
Engage that.
parley it twice, stay where you are, and then you'll take 2 damage from the gates from the thing, but you'll get a free movement to there. Because
Right.
you can take loads of damage.
Yeah, I think that's worth it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you go before me, first action to engage
That's
it,
1.
and then talk to it twice. Now then, Mr. Poltergeist,
Will you please bugger off?
we need to have a word. Did I shut the cats in? I think I did. Yeah.
It seemed frustratingly
Yeah, that yeah.
inside.
There was lots of fur, lots of Loki's
Yeah.
fur all over the hallway. Poor thing.
So I'm at +1 currently. Is it worth me being at +3? Because there's a big minus there. But
Oh, what
apart
am I
from
at the
that-
moment? I've not had my turn yet, have I?
No.
No.
Okay,
not
so
yet.
I can boost you because I've got these lanterns that I'm not using now.
Right.
So I can give you +1, and using your ability is actually +2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So it takes 1 damage. And then again.
So I'll use mine for that one.
Okay.
Yes.
Success.
Done. That's the poltergeist gone. That's your 3 actions done. So my go is move. Oh, hello, Mr. Spectre of Death. So let's just read this card again. I do a fight, and I add my agility value to your skill value for this attack. So that is that plus that. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So I change roles,
So he's got a fight of 3.
and I spend 2 resources to play this. So he has a fight of 3. I'm at 6.
Yeah. And you're now only 1, 2, 3 spaces away from the.
Yeah.
So you should be alright as long as you don't draw the auto fail.
Yeah.
And I can use
And if you
that.
succeed by 2 or more,
Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need
Yeah.
to succeed by 2 or more.
Right, okay, 2 of 8. Right, gotcha.
So I'm 6 plus 1, so I'm 7
Mhm.
against 3
You're at +4.
plus 4. Yeah, that's all I can do.
ideally you need 1 more.
Yeah, I haven't got 1 more. Oh no, yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not
no,
in.
because you're in green.
Could
Yeah.
you have done that before switching?
No. Okay.
Just have to hope you don't get a skull then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that.
Okay.
Can Andy rewind time?
Not without any resources.
Oh. So you've got 1 move left, have you?
Yeah, so I mean that didn't work.
No.
I have 1 move left. Unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in survivor mode.
The only thing you can do is evade, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm at -1. No, I'm at 0. And I can't boost it.
We can't help.
And nobody can help.
No help is coming.
We might have our first character.
No, because you can. What will he do? You two.
Oh no, I
horror?
can put it
So
on Leo.
You can put it on Leo.
Yeah.
But you've got to. Yeah, you've got to try.
Leo.
Fortunately, let's go back.
Yeah. You've got to try and just hope for a bit of good luck.
It's just a normal evade attempt.
Yeah.
3 against 3. And I want that one.
Oh.
No. So I failed to evade. Oh, hang on. Nobody in the chat spotted it. It had retaliate, and my attack failed.
Ah.
Oh no, your evade failed.
No, my
Oh, that
fight
attack.
failed.
Yes.
And because it has retaliate, it hits me,
Ooh. So now you are.
which is
2 of each.
2 of each, which I'm going to put on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you put both on?
No, I don't think I can. I think I have to put 1 there,
Yeah. And then the rest on him.
and then 1 there.
Yeah.
Is this how it works?
I think so.
And then as soon as I put another one,
he's gone.
he's gone, and then I have to put the other one on me.
I think you're dead no matter what. Unfortunately.
No. Oh yeah, so that
His
goes.
next turn, because he's just going to whack you now in the attack phase.
Yeah.
No.
So what have I just put on?
You put
on
one of
a-
each.
one of
I put 1 on there and 1 on
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So I now put 1 on there,
Mhm.
and then I put 1 on there, and now that's gone.
Yeah, and then he'll kill you. Yeah, if we'd have noticed the retaliate, we wouldn't have done that fight. Would
Well, I'd have still done the fight. I
Yeah,
just,
yeah, I suppose, yeah,
he's
no
just a
hope
tentacle.
we? Yeah. Right. Well, Paul. Well, that's one less person we have to get to the gates of hell.
That is true. Yeah. That is very true. I haven't got any fancy sneaky cards, have I? I've got a lantern. No, these cards are Okay, there you go. So,
Oh, right.
sad times.
Yeah.
Enemy phase.
Yeah.
I'm dead. I don't know how I die. I don't know whether I'm physical trauma or mental trauma because I took both.
Yeah, both. Yeah.
But
Does it also move?
No, because it's
No, 'cause it attacks me.
It still has to
The
kill
hunter
me.
ability works first, so this one moves to there,
Yeah.
and then that attacks me.
Yeah.
And then that's the enemy phase done, and then everybody readies and everybody gets a card and so on and so forth. You can't put more on an asset than remaining, but you can put both damage and horror on something if either will kill it. You can't put
In
more
that
assets.
case,
Yeah.
you survive.
No. You can't put more on the asset than that is remaining, but you can put both.
What?
Yeah. So as in you can put.
So you could have put your horror. And
So I could have put. Yeah, so I could have put the extra horror on it,
Yeah.
but then I would have
Oh,
died
you're
for
still on the health.
Yeah.
I still would have died because I was on 4
Yeah.
each.
But you have died from physical trauma now.
Because I didn't get my teddy bear out.
Okay.
So it's the end of the thingy, so this place disappears.
So
Yeah.
Paul is dead.
You move to there. That disappears. Or at least you can concentrate on admin, Paul. Now
I can.
that's
No,
something, isn't
not
it?
mental trauma. I'm going to take the physical.
Yeah.
Could you note 1 physical trauma for me on the campaign log? Thank you.
So that's been destroyed. I don't know if there's a discard pile for catacombs that have been destroyed. Right.
Did someone take damage for that?
Emily.
Emily took 2 damage.
Okay.
Shall I move in here and see
we
what
need
I
some
can do?
nasty cards first,
Oh,
don't
yeah,
we?
God, yeah, of course we do. Yeah. Oh, and a doom on there.
The doom on there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Falling apart without Paul to guide us now.
So, catacombs docent spawn at nearest unrevealed location.
Are there any of them?
2 left. Which
Yeah.
one's nearest? Both 3 spaces.
Yeah.
4
Stick it
5
there.
spaces. Yeah, there. I'm not going to go in there, are we?
Yep. Emily. Well, at least we get one less of these as well now.
Yeah. If you are.
Eyes in the walls.
There's another one of these doors over here.
Yeah, that's something at least.
Baggy, please. I'm at 4, it's at 3. It's at 3. boost it. I'm at +1, so I can do +5. God.
I'll be pretty amazed if we get out of here alive.
I know. We can't
Well, all
even
we've got
get
to do
there
is
in one go.
evade, really.
We can't get there though in one go.
Yeah, but you don't.
It's further
All we've
away
got to do
now.
is evade these two, and they won't smash us.
But then they'll come after us.
Yeah, but they'll be evaded.
They'll be evaded.
Yeah.
So they don't,
Okay, right. So, if I go first, I can go 1. Okay, no, maybe Emily needs to go first. And go 1, evade.
I mean, so if I were to,
Do any of these have retaliate on? Should we check that first?
I mean, if you evade, I don't think you get retaliated on evade, do you? Or
No.
do you?
I don't know, I just thought
There is a
check.
new keyword that does that.
Right, but it's not.
Retaliate
Oh, right, okay.
is just for fighting.
Okay.
So I reckon if
so if
Emily,
Emily could go
goes-
move, evade,
evade.
move.
No, they'll not move.
Why
Because then
not?
she'll engage with that one.
Yeah, but can't you then come like move 2 and smash it or
Yeah,
something?
but then I might shoot her in the face.
Chances of that. She's got loads of health.
Yeah, look.
Worth a gamble, isn't it?
Look.
Okay.
All right,
Emily
well,
has
it's me.
PTSD.
Okay,
From being shot in the face with a shotgun.
Yeah, I was going to say it's
You
not
see
shooting in the
that?
face 1 damage. It's shoot in the face and do 5 damage with a
We've
shot.
been here before.
Yeah,
We have been here.
it might be worth saving the 1 move, not to risk getting shot in the face by the shotgun. But I think the move is definitely Emily moves there and attempts to evade, because at least then you get 2 attempts at it. But then, how much can you? Have you got anything that can back up and evade? Because you're only on 2 evade at the moment, aren't you?
I am, yes.
Oh,
But do
apparently I
have
can say Haster now.
Can't.
As much as I want.
Oh, because you're not in the game. Right.
Haster, Haster.
Oh, you have got a double evade card there. haven't
Yeah.
you?
That's what I was thinking.
Well, I mean,
That-
if we were to go the other
So I would
option, I
be
have got
on-
a time warp in case the shotgun goes
Yeah, I
wrong.
was very
Could be
lucky
on
tonight.
+1.
Could be on plus. So, but you could use your own special, so that would effectively be a +3, wouldn't it? So you'd be on
Yeah.
5. It is evade. So it'd be +2 for your first evade attempt,
+2.
which isn't ideal, but it's
You,
probably
you
about the
really
best we're
need a
gonna get.
3.
Yeah, have you got another one you can back that with? No, you haven't, have you? But
No,
you'll
I
have
could
2.
put-
You'll have 2 attempts at +2.
Yes.
We can either, I suppose, we can either
I
have
can
2
put it
attempts
all
at
in one
+2
go,
or 1
or-
attempt at +4.
It's just
2 attempts at +2
Yeah,
is
I
more
think
likely
so.
to work.
Plus, it could be more efficient. So, 1.
okay.
But the other consideration is if you have 1 attempt at +4 and succeed, and she can then move here, that thing's evaded and it'll spend its turn readying rather than re-engaging.
But then she. Oh, okay.
Because as
but
things
then-
stand, if she finishes a turn here, that
Yeah.
thing readies, she's
Yeah,
got to evade it
but
again
yeah,
next
and-
turn.
And
Yeah.
you've got.
But if she can evade that on the first action
yeah,
and
move
go
there,
here, that thing is only going to ready next turn and,
and
won't
you've
follow
got your
us.
time warp just in case I shoot her in the face.
Yeah. So it might be worth giving it a go with the +4 just to
Mhm.
try and get past it, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. If you've got the time warp, that changes everything with the
I have
shotgun
got
to the
time
face.
warp.
Because yeah. Okay.
Okay then.
So 1.
1.
Yeah. So
That's the big nasty, isn't it?
yeah. So that is a +4 without
+4.
using your special. And
Yeah.
that takes you to a 6. Its evade is
Its evade
It's a
is
3.
So I'm at +3.
right. Do we use the bonus to get it to +4? How far are you?
3's
away?
enough because
3's enough.
with
So
3
we don't need to use
spaces.
the bonus. So don't draw.
Oh, the chat seems to have disappeared.
That's the
That one,
-2,
was that?
isn't it?
Sooner I
Yeah.
stop using this software, the
That's
better.
on the tablet. If there is a ready ghoul or geist enemy, it attacks you.
There is, but it's not ready because we've
Yep.
evaded it.
Chatty's back.
Or does it get attacked now anyway?
Don't know.
Paul.
Was
or
that-
chat? So Emily has just evaded
Yeah,
the spectre of death
Spectre of
by
Death.
drawing the shield.
the tablet.
Which is,
Yeah.
the tablet. Which if there is a ready ghoul or geist enemy at your location, it attacks you. but she's just evaded it. But it was that caused
That's
her
not
to
a ghoul
evade
or a
it.
geist, though, is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
It's a
It's
geist.
It's a geist, okay.
Yeah.
So what is it ready?
It's a-
Oh, I see what you mean, the order of
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
What is the order?
Oh, I will have a look, but yeah.
I'm inclined to say it properly smacks her in the face.
I think it doesn't.
Again, I don't know where that would be. It's a check.
Either way, it does get evaded.
Yeah.
It gets evaded, yeah. It's a
So
skill
you
test.
can run into here for your third action.
Yeah.
Skill tests, timing, in detail, page
and that will
26.
engage you.
Right.
Right.
Commit cards from hand to skill test. Reveal chaos token. Apply chaos symbol as effect.
Right. So okay. So you do get hit.
Then
for
determine the
two.
investigator's modified skill value. Then determine success failure. So yeah, you resolve the ability. You resolve the effect of the chaos symbol in step ST4 before ST6.
So, you want to go next, Al?
Yes. Yeah. So I will go 1, 2, and desperately attempt not to shoot Emily. So
So has Emily got something on her?
yes.
I do.
You
Yeah.
got Ishi, Maru,
Yeah.
Kobayashi
Who is
Maru.
fight 6?
Mm.
I am at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What's the biggest minus I can get? 3.
Yeah.
So
2.
2. in fact.
minus 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So that will leave -2 will leave me on 8. I need 4 to kill it. So if I go overpower,
Yes.
that puts me on 12.
You put this one back in the bag before you draw.
Yeah. -2. So that's fine. So that is 12, 10, beat it by 4, 4 damage.
So he's dead.
So he's dead.
Strong work.
We will be putting VIP slain at the end.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll tell us to
And
do
I
that.
draw a card because of overpower. Oh, which is my weakness.
That's your third go, isn't it?
Yes.
I was scared of his watch again
So I take a direct horror.
at the end of your turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. I will gain 3 resources. Shall I stop here where you guys are? Is that safe?
It's safer for you all to stay together, isn't it?
Probably,
Yeah.
yeah. Because Emily can then use her
Yeah, on any
ability
cards that you're going to
back
get.
up and
And maybe I'll play a knife just in case.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
If in doubt, play a knife. Right, end of
A
the round.
special knife, not a regular knife. Yeah.
So
Done.
Oh, Crocodile
Enemies ready?
Dundee over there.
Yep. So he spends his turn recovering.
yeah,
Mhm.
and then
That's
everybody
fine.
draws a card, gets a resource, and then I shall put a doom on the
Oh,
agenda
I've got my other knife now.
and we'll give some cards out.
I got all the knives.
Oh, the shadow behind you.
It's alright, we only need 2 actions to
Yeah, can we
advance.
ignore that?
Yeah, yes, probably.
Yeah, I think if you can survive these cards, you're fine, aren't you? Grab your hands.
Yes. Test 3.
So we might as well
Evade.
back this up.
You
But
got
I
it.
don't
You can
have
take the damage,
any
can't you?
evade
Yeah.
back up.
Yeah, you're fine. It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna.
You might as well if we're
Wait to
going
see
out
what I've got.
anyway.
Oh, we've got a pit again.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Alright,
don't mind
Because
that.
you're going to run away from there
Not going to be
anyway.
hanging around there.
So. +2.
I think this should have gone at the end of the turn, shouldn't
Yeah,
it? Or this
I think
should have
so.
gone.
We'll get rid of that one.
Yeah. All done?
Yes.
So you just all move 2 spaces and win.
Yeah, unless we want to delve too deep.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to do well on experience in this.
I don't know.
one,
What do you
but
want?
just
Do you want to
get-
do it?
I think it's maybe pushing our luck a
Yeah,
bit,
I
given that
don't
I'm
think-
about to
Yeah.
die from horror.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if each undefeated investigator is at the gate to hell, advance.
Yeah.
So we all move here for our
Yeah.
go.
2 actions and then pass the third one or
Yeah,
whatever.
or take a
Yeah.
resource or a card.
Is there any forced effects? No.
Alan can use his third action on his thingy.
The catacombs rumble and collapse
That takes
behind
2.
you.
So I can't.
Oh.
I'll take it for it.
Did it take 2 actions?
Yeah. The catacombs rumble and collapse behind you as you make your escape. You are able to follow the stranger's shadow, tracing his steps to find your way through the labyrinth passages. You cross the threshold of the catacombs entrance, a wave of rubble and bone chips following in your wake. The deafening noise of falling debris crashes behind you and you turn to find the entrance blocked by a newly formed wall of bone and rock. Just as you are ready to depart, a partially charred skull bearing a strange diagram rolls to a stop at your feet. There is no sign of the stranger anywhere. Resolution 1. If you want to make a note of Resolution 1, which is Resolution 1. The burned skull holds the key to everything. You are sure of it. You have tried every method available to you in studying the diagram it bears, but the answer eludes you still. You have brought the skull to experts, occultists and professors. You have even tried speaking with the skull on more than one occasion. Exasperated, you place the skull on your night table and try to get some sleep for the first time since escaping the catacombs. As you fall asleep, you cannot shake the sight of the diagram etched in the skull's forehead. You awaken with a spark of inspiration and rush to the Muséum du Louvre, a famous Parisian museum housing tens of thousands of paintings, drawings and archaeological finds. You spend days exploring the museum, every display, every collection, every single object of art that might hold a clue to the diagram's meaning. Finally, you see it. A painting depicting a beautiful island town weathering a torrential storm. Waves crash against the stone of the outer wall, the tide threatening to swallow the island whole. Lightning flashes around the tower of the abbey above the village, and a whirlwind of black clouds churns in the sky above. The diagram from the burned skull you hold in your hands is recreated perfectly in the stained glass of the abbey. The title of the piece is "The Path is Open." In your campaign log, record that you know the site of the gate. Remove all cultists, tablets and elder things from the bag and add 2 cultists into the bag. So we need to modify the bag.
Use tablets.
I would get confused about which is which.
I'll do these if you want.
If Ishimaru Haruko is in the victory display, record her name in your campaign log under VIPs slain.
Yeah.
We know the site of what, sorry?
We know the site of the gate.
Of the gate.
So
Yeah,
tablets
we
out.
have 2 new cultist tokens.
Which one?
The hooded ones.
Yep.
And we kill.
If somebody can just pop a message in the chat to let me know it's working, because it did glitch. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It looked like the chat on screen has frozen. Try refreshing that. There you go. Yeah. The chat glitched and it's frozen, but got it back. Right. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X display of each card in the victory display.
No.
Did we
get any?
Was there one here that we revealed, or am I making that up?
Well, that, but is that
Oh, yeah,
require
no.
clearing it?
Yeah,
we
that
didn't
was
do
So,
that.
clearing it.
none?
So none.
No XP. Awesome.
Oh, yeah, that requires clearing it, and that's we didn't.
Yeah, awesome. No XP. Right, and that is it. The story continues in the next Mythos pack of the Path to Carcosa, Black Stars Rise. So there were 3 possible resolutions for that scenario. We got resolution 1, which I think is a good one.
Yeah, you'd hope so.
I mean, that wasn't too bad. I've got a physical trauma.
Is
So
that
that's-
what's happened now?
yeah.
Is it when you?
But that's the only bad thing that happened.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we did okay.
Yeah, it went south pretty quick, didn't it? We had it in control, and then it just kind
2 of
of.
my ritual of seekings in the bottom 4 cards. Ridiculous.
I just had an awful night with draws.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
But yeah, I don't really know what this character does.
Actually, I think forgetting to move that hunter creature might have been a bit of a handicap for us, because
Oh,
it meant it
was.
was right next to the other nasty one, so we
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
split them up and,
Yeah,
and kill
definitely.
it.
Yeah, I think it actually came back to bite us.
Yeah.
The scenarios are all different, which I quite like.
Yeah.
I like
Very
the catacombs, I like
That
the
was very
exploring.
interesting.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
it.
I very much like the fact it sent us off to the end and then made us
And
run
then
back
made
the
us
other
run
way.
all the way
Yeah.
back. Yeah. So that was chapter 6 for those people watching live. Thank you very much again to Scott and Rick for all of the rules queries. And yeah, thank you to everybody else for joining in and everybody who's watching this afterwards. We will let you know when the next one is. It'll probably be in a couple of weeks' time. That's normally the time we're doing this. Unfortunately, I'm away for the last 2 weeks in March. So in other words, if we did chapter 7 in a couple of weeks' time,
Yeah.
I'm then away the time we would be doing chapter 8. So there might be a bit of a wait before...
Unless we can get a couple in. quick
Unless we can
succession
get
or
a couple
something.
in. That would be great. If we
Yeah.
can finish
Yeah.
it off before I go
That would be
away,
good.
Yeah, that's.
we'll try and do that. But I will let everybody know online, obviously, when the next one is. We'll sort something out. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming. Thank you for everybody for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
Gaming Rules is proudly sponsored by Game Toppers, upgrading your gaming experience. Visit GameToppersLLC.com.